reactions are. Howdy, hey, folks. Welcome to this stream. We made it. Another qualifiers in. And boy, howdy. Good golly, Miss Molly. So much to talk about. So much to get into. We're going over the biggest shocks, the biggest upsets, and then going into how we felt about the new events. How's this tournament? How's the bee? A lot of bees. Apparently that bee statue is real. Whole lot of bees. And then we're gonna get into predictions. Gonna get into the bingos as well toward the later. And you know there's just so much. There's just so much to talk about. It's arguably too much for one person to talk about. And thankfully, I do have a guest joining me to talk about this. A fellow marble roaster. Doesn't need an introduction, but I'm giving him one anyway. He's 50% mad, 50% man. Not a madman, but the madman. Welcome to this nonsense that we have going on today.
Hello, everyone. We finally did it. We finally got a collab.
Yeah, it's happening.
So, yeah, I'm super excited to be here. Just so you guys know, Dino has always been my inspiration. So I'm just super honored to be here with him. We've got a lot to cover. This is a 27-minute video of rapid fire marble action. So I cannot wait to get into it. We've got stuff from roster moves. We've got upsets, auto qualification, like qualifiers before teams got qualified even before the fourth event. Just a bunch of stuff to go over. So I'm here to provide my own spin on things.
Oh yeah, it's happening. We up in it. First time bringing someone on, so no idea how this is gonna go. Kind of like kind of like me watching this for the first time.
I didn't know what to expect.
Heart's pounding. Okay, I'm still nervous. I watched this already. I know the outcome. I know the fate. My heart is absolutely okay. Hold on, I need to turn the fan on back because I was cold. Now it's too hot. I am so nervous.
Well, now it's too cold for me. I'm chilled over here. I was sweating about 30 minutes ago because I didn't know who was gonna qualify.
Okay, let's get into this. Spoiler: turtles don't qualify. Yeah, that's not a spoiler. That's just like a Tuesday. That's just a normal day. A lot of people saying, "Oh, you're saying hi in the chat." Okay, so a lot of people.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay,
Hi,
that is you. Yes, I was letting you know that people are saying hi in the chat, but you already know that because you are in the chat.
Yeah, y'all are awesome. Thanks for the warm welcome.
Yeah, Raldo.
I did not find Raldo. He seemed very difficult. I've got the Raldo finders on it right now, and I'll look for him afterward.
I know. I was watching it with my you know, my house, and my girlfriend was watching, and I know it was after finals. Because I had just mentally checked out. I had I lost so much water.
The friendly round was just like, okay, it's over. We can de-stress and watch actual non-competitive marbles.
Oh yeah, no, I was stressing.
So yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was like, okay, he's probably after the friendly round because the sprint is also in the friendly round. But yeah, I'll keep a lookout for him, and if I don't find him, I'll be sure to go through again.
Yeah, and so I didn't even have eyes on the screen, and it panned up at one point, and she was like, "Oh, there's the guy," and I was like, "Oh, there's Raldo, I guess." Greg did mention the beat. Does not appear to have the sort of affection for the
Yeah.
bee he has for the duck, because
This is
apparently the bee is a real thing.
according to Greg, this is the Queen of Queens is what he calls it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
more reverence than fear, which I'm afraid of that bee. Here we...
I am horrified. I'm like, okay, they thought this was a good idea.
Oh yeah.
So, what about this first event? I kind of like it more than the Gravitrax slalom that we saw in the past. Like, we saw that in 2019, yeah? I think there's a lot more, like, turns to this, a lot more, like, action. I like the format.
Yeah, I like the format of this. I love the layout. Just it's not just a back and forth slalom. There are more swoops.
Yeah.
And it's one of those swoops that when the O Rangers got up to this, gave me an entire heart attack.
Chills. Yeah, I was like, oh crap.
Decidedly,
this is not going well for them.
Decidedly unclutch moment. But how about the snowballs clutching it up?
Yeah,
there?
they put together. Was that the second best run of the heat? And they just came out swinging. They were not going to. They were not gonna. Well, they will put their best effort into not being denied another year.
Yeah, no, it was the best of the heat, and if I
best of the heat, but I think it might have been the best of the Group A.
It might have been
best of the Group A.
Yeah, it was pretty high.
We'll look later.
Yeah, because
that sub 16 is pretty nice. Apparently, I believe they timed it to where the third marble is the one that they time across the line.
Yeah,
but sometimes they stop the camera on the wrong marble, so
that checks out.
I think one of them stopped them on like the second marble, and then a different one stopped it on the first marble. I don't know. We'll get to it. I think
we'll get to it. But yeah, it's usually in these team pursuit events. The time goes to the third marble. Yeah. So here we have Team Momo, Jumpers, O Rangers, and Balls of Chaos. Completely diverging paths. O Rangers and Momo absolutely unclutched it.
Oh man, I saw the Momo, and they just kept getting worse over that run. That 18-second run is not good.
It was.
And then I saw the Balls of Chaos out in front, and I'm like, are we really gonna see them again? Like, really? But then it's not really based off who wins the heat. It was based off of time. And then the last time was 15, like sub 16, and the Chaos pulled through with only a 17. So it ended up being okay. It wasn't a great finish for the Balls of Chaos, even though they won their heat.
Yeah. And just seeing that again, having to rewatch this, relive this, like my heart just kind of goes in my throat. I know the outcome already. I know how it's gonna go, but just seeing the O Rangers and Team Momo just absolutely unclutch it was just oh no, it's happening. It's happening. I have to rewrite the entire script that I've been writing. I have to put in the scenario where the channel pulls a Marson and I just burn everything to the ground.
Oh, for real. Is this going to be the only time you watch the qualifiers this weekend? Because it's not going to be for me. I'm going to probably watch this video multiple times.
Oh, definitely. To get this video.
Look at that start from the Limers. That did not go well.
No, it did not. But the cat size on the flip side, it really was the cat's world, and we're all just living in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Limers.
Yeah, Limers just like they were sluggish. I don't think they were ready.
Call this divine retribution for everyone calling on the Limers prophecy.
Yeah, I don't remember if I said they'd qualify. I'll look at my predictions later.
I said so many things that I got, I think, at least something correct.
I know I got a few right.
my previous one where it's just choose 6, don't choose 6. That one was all wrong. That
Yeah.
one was all wrong.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that to be very very indicative. Oh yeah, and I also have a kind of a cool spreadsheet I sent to you little ways back. I'd love if you could pull it up at some point just so we could talk about like who everybody thought would qualify.
Right, this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun spreadsheet to get into.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, after 1, it was the snowballs.
Cats and Snowballs had they looked good, and I was honestly surprised to see the Indigo Stars high up. Pleasantly surprised, but I was surprised to see the Stars high up in this event. I was like, okay, that's good. Keep going, guys.
Yeah,
You're doing great.
Keep doing this whole not sucking thing.
Exactly. You know, do that thing where we know that you're a team who exists and we want you to exist and exist well, and stop being the, you know, back of everybody's mind. Be in the forefront, be in the picture, be in the spotlight.
Man, this is that whole how does this affect LeBron's legacy meme, right? Because
For real.
it seems like the Indigo Stars were the shoo-in of all shoo-ins for Marbula 1 Season 5, just because they've been screwed it over time and time again. How does this actually affect their chances, especially, you know, being dead last in the everything?
I don't want to think. I do not want to think about that right now. I really don't. For the moment, we can be as optimistic as possible given the results, but that is for another time.
Yeah.
I am an Indigo Stars fan. I believe I am the newest Indigo Stars fan, and the poor Marbles, man.
My condolences.
So awesome, and they just
If they keep going this route, you might be the last Indigo Stars fan.
You know what? I'll go down swinging. I will state my case. I will join hands with the other Indigo Stars fans or second Indigo Stars fans.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, yeah, but 6 is a crowd. It's better than the Purple Rockets have.
The who?
Exactly.
Too many purple space teams.
Yeah. It's only room for, well, I guess 2. 1 really, but the other 2 are kind of in the background. They show up sometimes. Oh, by the way, this is the first time we've seen some of these teams since the Christmas race of last year.
It is.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, Stars,
Flares,
Jumpers,
Rockets, a couple of others.
Yeah.
Jumpers we saw in G-Force, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah, G-Force kind of gets glazed over, especially with everyone saying that because the Limers won G-Force, they're gonna.
The
win
Limers
the
won
Marble
G-Force, so of course they're gonna be in the league.
Nah.
Yeah, well,
they better have G-Force in the showdown.
I'm honestly, yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work. How did Group B go? How did this,
yeah, so
how did this first heat go?
Did,
In fact, Chalks, Thunderbolts, Razzies. Okay, Razzies did well. Chalks are right there with us. See, they paused it on the wrong frame. So when the third marble passes...
Yeah, so this is... this is the frame between the Chocolatiers and Razzies. That this is the third for the Chalks.
Yeah, try and frame advance it real fast. Oh, it's crossing the white line. I thought it was crossing the black like catch basin area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they did pause it on the right thing. I was just looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so it's when they cross that final white honeycomb.
Yeah.
That's when their time's determined. Oh, because that's where the ref is. I don't know why I didn't see that. Gotcha. Okay.
It does blend in with the rest of the track, the sort of gray, black, and white.
Yeah.
Just very beautiful setup.
Yeah, they did a great job with the stadium. I was anxious. I was you know, I was optimistic, but also wasn't getting my hopes up too high. But I'm very impressed and I'm very relieved that the stadium looks so good.
Stadium looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
All the graphics, all the
Do you
fan
know why it
signs.
looks so great?
Why?
That stupid grass is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, now you gotta put some respect on that grass ping, you know?
There is no respect. I hold no respect in my heart for that grass. And I'm just so glad it's gone. Yellow floor is my beloved right now.
Yellow floor beloved.
Yellow floor, my beloved. Where I'm keeping an exhaustive ranked list of things I quote unquote hate. The grass is on it. I'm gonna find what number it is.
What
Um,
number? Okay.
Number 68
Say,
on the list of things I hate is the Marble League grass.
how extensive is this list? How long has it been going
It's
on?
about 118. 122. That's how many things are on my list of things I hate.
Jeez.
Yeah. Not very
Jeez.
many Marble League related things are on here. The hazers are not on here, and I don't hate the hazers. I just strongly dislike them.
Yeah, I don't hate a lot of things, but if I did have a list
Mhm.
of things I hated, the Marble League grass would not be on here. But you are right that that yellow floor just sort of ties the room together.
Yeah, they did good with it. You know what's a few? Oh, we'll get to that. You know what's a few numbers down is the swing wave.
Oh, nah. Yeah, we will get to that. We will get to that when we
Yes.
get to that. But speaking of yellow floors, Team
Hmm.
Primary, they move
Good
up
segue.
Arup. They knock down Prim a beat. They
And I'm Arabeat as well.
Emar a beat. Prim gets knocked down a couple beats out into reserve.
Reserve status.
Hard Carup
The bench
thought
warmer.
everyone thought Hard Carup was gonna save the day, but now Team Primary is the floor. This is not what Arup wanted to cook.
No, it is not at all. So let's see. I'm kind of analyzing like how teams run in this event. Team Primary's back two marbles were very bunched close, and I think it's because the third marble hit the second marble towards the end of the track, and that just completely ruined their run. And then Turtle Sliders kind of kept their distance after a couple collisions early on. Because, like, see, the third marble and fourth marble were close, and I think that boost across the line kind of helped them. But yeah, no, there's a lot to unpack with
There's so much.
what we've seen from Team Primary. That is just cold.
With just this frame, maybe
Yeah.
a bit further. This frame is like, okay,
That is a death sentence.
Team Primary is dead.
Is cooked. Is cooked.
They are burnt. They are faded. And then you see Turtle Sliders posting a time like this. Like, oh my god, the Turtle Sliders are going to the league.
Are they gonna do it?
Are they gonna do it? How did they not do it after this? All the
We have to see what they managed to mess up later, but yeah. They look good right now. So there's that, I guess. And then we've got Savage Speeders and Friends.
Yeah, for real. I was about to say, like, ooh, what a lineup! And the
Wow, what a
Speeders.
stacked lineup! Look at this.
Oh,
The Marble 1 is just on their own right now out front. That's good. They're keeping space, and then everybody else just falls behind.
And
look at that. Like, that's what is that? A 3/10 of a second win in a 17-second event.
For real. And it's like, oh wow, say it ain't so. The Savage Speeders winning a speed event. But the one thing I was hype about, right? Savage Speeders, or not Savage Speeders, Minty Maniacs and Purple Rockets were there because they are the Minty Maniacs and the Purple Rockets. But having the this heat being the Savage Speeders against Team Plasma, and
Hmm.
it really is the first time in the Marble League that we've seen them compete head to head.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty hype.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked this team that's hot off a really good showdown win and a couple of good Barbula 1 races. And then, you've got the Savage Speeders who, you hardly ever see them in the qualifiers. And when they are in the qualifiers, they win the qualifiers and they win the main tournament. So it's kind of a very, very early to say this, but it might be a tale of two juggernauts right here.
Tale of two juggernauts between Team Plasma and the Savage Speeders.
Yeah, I feel like they can put something fairly respectable. Team Plasma can. They've got expectations, but they've shown that they have, at least in the showdown, they have the talent. So we'll see how that translates to the main league.
I mean, here is hoping for Team Plasma and the bandwagon that has started up with them out of the showdown last year and out of Marbula 1 from this past summer. We get a quick shot of this Jumbotron really quick.
Just showing the B. All right.
Just the biggest B. Make the biggest B the biggest.
The Queen of Queens.
The Queen of Queens and Lord of Lords.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, look. Turtle sliders on top.
Turtle sliders on top. You're thinking a miracle has happened.
I can't compute. I can't comprehend this image right now. Those standings look so foreign to me.
It is so.
Wait, wasn't there that whole thing about the Turtle Sliders have never lost to the Savage Speeders head to head or whatever?
Yeah, just because they're never in the same place at the
They're
same
never
time.
in the same tournament.
They're never in the same tournament. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this standing is so foreign, but at the same time doesn't change a whole lot. You just have the sliders and the chocolatiers dipping, and then the bolts and plasma jumping up. But the more things change, the more they stay the same.
They stay the same.
Sad times at Ridgemont High for Team Primary, though.
Yeah, that was very sad to watch. I found myself through these qualifiers. I found myself rooting for them probably the most out of Group B.
Oh yeah,
which is interesting, but
because there's not a whole lot of teams that really wanted out of Group B. Oh
yeah, that was kind of a cluster of mediocrity, if I had to say. And then you have the Speeders and Razzies in there, pretty much shoo-ins. You were right about that.
Yeah, I'm right about everything. Undefeated, never lost.
Absolutely. Undisputed.
I
King of predictions.
I still have it. I still have it on the whiteboard because I forgot to erase it, and now it's just kind of stuck on.
That's pretty good.
I would use some alcohol to wipe it out, but all the alcohol in the house is gone. Watching the Rangers be 15th out of or almost dead last after one event in the qualifier. I was sweating.
It's a fan's aid, a Marble fan's aid.
Oh yeah, and this one, I mean, I get that it's a half-hour video, but no breathing, no rest for the wicked.
Not at all. Because if there was breathing, it would be the 22-minute swing wave that was Showdown Part 1. Was it? I think it was Showdown Part 1. Was half the showdown was swing wave.
Yeah, just half the swing.
It's a balance of, okay, is it too slow? Is it too fast? And just considering the amount of stuff that was in this video, I can understand it being fast, but we have to probably slow it way down.
Yeah. Yeah, so much, but yeah, most of it's the swing wave. This one is the 5-meter sprint. thought some of these racers are gonna break some records because they be zooming. They got the
Mhm.
neumes.
So what was the record? I saw it in the graphic, but I didn't put it down. It was Momo in Showdown
Oh,
22.
yeah, showed
56:15. Okay, 5.615. So let's
that's
see how close they
fast.
got. That is pretty fast.
I
And I
wanted.
did I did a I did a little analysis of I feel like the ramp is raised slightly every year just to give the illusion of the marbles being faster.
Nah, they
So
just
I feel
they
yeah,
just
five
bulk up.
nine. Okay, so
They have
that's
the
a three
protein.
tenth difference. So
Yeah,
that wasn't blisteringly fast.
and I want to say that the fastest was a 5.7. Uh,
Yeah, we'll look, but I think you're right.
who even
Oh,
won it? You have
who was in that? Yeah, okay.
yeah, Green
Oh,
Eye
Diego.
out of nowhere, Newman, and then you had putting Diego in. I think was
It was a close match all the way down. It just, based on time, if there's a lot of marbles around that range, Diego's gonna get like bumped further and further down the order. So I would have liked to see them. It was a what is that, an 8,000th of a second difference from
something
Jump
like
and
that.
Diego. I would have loved to see Diego get just like the tiniest bit better at that, just so they can get 2 extra places. But it's just how it goes, I suppose.
It is what it is.
Mm, I think that phrase is on my influence of things I hate.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You
Oh,
know,
speaking of which, okay, you're at 4:59 in the video right now. We
yes.
have confirmation of where Roldo is, and I'll let you know when he shows up.
All right. All right.
My good friends at the Roldo Finders did a great job.
Oh yes, yes. I will be the last person on Earth to find Raldo because I he's too good at hiding, and I also just
Yeah,
never look because I'm too
I love looking
busy
for Roldo.
stressing.
It's looking for Roldo is like scoregami in the NFL.
Oh
It's like
man.
something that you can always everybody can root for.
Oh yeah.
Everybody can have their bit of fun and be like, "Oh, it doesn't matter who wins. It's just I want to go find Roldo in
Want
this
to
video."
go get numbers? Yeah, it's kind of like a swing wave. I think that's my favorite part. Is you end up with scores that look similar to
Scores that have never happened before.
NFL games. I sort of kind of wanna make a scoregami list of just swing wave results.
Swing waves.
Speaking of, as we go off on this tangent, did you see the scoregami from last night?
It was not a scoregami, actually.
Yeah.
It was the first time since 1927 that a game ended 19-8.
94 years to the day. 19
Yes.
to 8 was the final.
To the day?
To the day, October 12th,
To the-
1927. The
No way.
New York Yankees, the New York Football Yankees beat the
Yeah.
Buffalo Bisons.
Bisons.
19 to 8. And it took till October 12th, 2023. So buckle up for 21-17, I think.
21-17. We'll get a 19 to 8 game.
Against
Wow.
some teams.
I didn't know it was to the day. That's incredible.
To the day. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was looking at that like, is that not scoregami? That's such a hard score to get. Leave it to the old NFL to be really bad.
Speaking of incredible, not this lineup, because
what in the world is this lineup? Green Ducks, okay, maybe, but
Billy!
I mean, yeah, Billy. That's the problem.
Ducks are gonna be a shoo-in.
Like, okay, I have to look at the other events that the Green Ducks did. Was Mallard an individual in any of them? Because like if Mallard didn't do funnels,
no,
then you're not using your captain, your most valuable marble from last year, your carry through Marbula 1. You're not using them for an individual event. why? Like you gotta put yourself in that situation, Green Ducks. Using Billy here would not have been my move.
Okay, Mallard was in funnels.
Mallard was in funnels. Okay,
what the
got it. So we have to see how they did.
yeah, what that chat was. But yeah, I would swap. I would have
Thanks, chat.
I would have Mallard run the sprint and then Billy be in the
Who
funnel.
was I need to look. Green Ducks won I think sprint heat or maybe a hurdles heat last year by like a lot, and I don't know which marble that was. I bet a chat member knows.
Yeah.
Who won by a bunch in a Triple Crown event? I don't know.
Yeah.
It might have been Billy. It might have been Mallard. I'm not sure.
Chat is certainly smarter than I.
Yeah, me too. It has to be Billy. Okay.
Ducky should have been in
yeah.
sprint. I mean, maybe. Call this divine retribution for not giving me the duck.
Oh, okay. Pesky says Billy had the record in 2021. And then Mallard was in hurdles when they went on a tear. Okay. So it was kind of a wise pick, but recency bias would tell you that Billy might have not been the best marble, but
oh, yeah.
it's whatever. It happened. It's a coach's decision. Apparently, they thought Billy was the best marble. Let's talk about Slime Lime, though.
For real,
Slime Lime. I was honestly pretty shocked.
I thought the prophecy was gonna happen. I thought it was. I thought, like, hey, I always count the limers out.
Yeah, reserve from the limers. I guess that's all it took, right? So right here we've got lane 3, Slime Lime on a tear. Billy actually keeping pretty good pace with them, and then Anarchy, and then what in the world was Club doing? Oh, a 6-second time. Okay. Yikes.
Club's there too. It was Hart and was it Club?
Hart and Club were in Marbula 1.
It was Club.
Yeah, Hart and Club were in Marbula 1. Club did better in Marbula 1, but that did not translate here.
No, Marbula 1 never translates, except for the fact that
no, I didn't expect it to. That's the thing, is that I don't really understand. I don't really know what Club did well in the showdown last year. But,
yeah,
did not go well for them this time, and a 6-second time is not going to win you anything.
No, it is not. Trip to Cancun, maybe.
There needs to be a marble Cancun.
Guidong Tigers? Yeah, Club going to the Guidong Tiger. Man.
So right now we had Green Eye on top by 0.02 of a second.
Yeah, just Momokai in the chat. Club with that prim sprint.
Club.
Club made so Club true, now.
Prim, listen,
bro, 5-meter stroll.
It is. Do you know how hard it is to be as bad as Prim was in sprint? Prim got like a 6.1. I have to do an average of like sprint times to see how hard it is to be that bad in sprint. But Club gave it their best shot. But there you go.
Oh man, if I can't be the best, I sure as hell can be the worst. Oh, here we go.
All right, this is a much more stacked lineup.
Oh yeah.
This is what you'd expect to see. Like this was, with the exception of the snowballs, this was kind of what made Group A such a beast of a group.
Because everyone's saying, oh, it was Group B, the group of death, or no, there's no group of death. They're equally balanced.
I didn't think there was a group of death.
No, Group A was a group of death.
I didn't think there was a group of death this year, but Group A was definitely the harder group to get out of, and it was more. We'll see the results later, but it was more contested at the top.
Oh, for sure. Because going into this heat, I was just thinking, wow, it's 3 really strong contenders in the snowballs.
and the snowballs.
And
Snowballs
then,
are just there, like, hey, I thought this was a line for the bathroom.
bruh, same. And then they crank out
And then they come
the
out, come
fastest
from
time.
behind victory. Maybe not from that camera angle, but yeah, no, they put on the Jets and just Rangers. Did they? I think the Rangers faded in that one. They started out strong, at least by what the camera said, but yeah, no, they're in front here.
They started
in
out
front
so
here,
strong.
and then they
who's
bumped
even racing?
the walls.
Is Snowy Mandarin, Yellow Mimo. Mimo.
Okay.
Mimo moment. Yeah, there you go.
Did it happen? No, the me moment did not happen.
Yeah, because it won a water race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So still up front.
But then I think that hard bump off the right wall. No, they're like grazing the right wall. That's what lost them speed.
Yeah.
That near side wall for the Rangers in lane 1.
Yeah, and
Did they go back to the? Did they go back to the middle here? I think so.
No, then they drift too far. They're on the right side, and then they drift to the right side.
That's exactly what you don't want to do.
That go diagonal lines are always gonna be longer, and so that's what has a Snowy catch up. That's
I
what
see
has
that now. Oh,
did
they get
yellow?
They either bumped or got airtime in that little bit there. The Rangers did. I think they bumped off the far side wall and just.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
it looks like they bounced a little bit. That's what
they
cost
bumped
them second place.
a few times. Yeah.
That's.
And this is the
kind of made me anxious. I was like, okay, we might not see the Rangers.
This was the moment right here that I'm going, oh, great.
We are getting increasingly worried about the stability of this
increasingly, Seattle sports has prepared me to not have an easy anything, to just have heart attacks at every corner. But I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna have to hook up my piano, and I'm gonna have to learn how to play Elton John in like 15 minutes. You may not believe it, but I don't believe in miracles anymore. I was in my feelings at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's
just kind of sitting there like,
the Rangers.
This is how it's gonna go.
And Team Momo on Meme Over.
See, this image just says it all for them. Like, ouch.
It was
pretty dead heat at the top, and then Momo, I think, was last from the start and did not change any positions. They kind of just were not fast enough. That's not what you want to see from one of the more popular teams. But
you think this is some Mike Tomlin, Matt Canada situation where you're playing down to competition so hard so often, you're so crap, but then you pull it back that everyone forgets that you almost choked the easy dub.
Which team would this be for? The Rangers?
Rangers, Team Momo, because Vimo, I believe, is a reserve still.
Yeah, they're the reserve still.
And they take dead last in this heat. Does not help their cases, although it is stacked on raw time and not placement. So all you had to do was
those were good times. For sure.
So do you
that 5.838 from the snowballs? Snowy goes from very, very good in sprint to very, very bad, again back to good, just seemingly at random. Because I'm pretty sure I think Snowy was put in the 2021 showdown, either sprint or relay. I think it was the sprint, and they wet the bed.
Checks out.
It's kind of it's cool and also on brand for Snowy to just come out swinging like this.
For sure. Just because we never seen this.
Very interesting, though.
We've never seen this from the Snowballs, and they didn't make any moves. They weren't doing anything different. It's just like, hey, Pinky's won. We can too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We look like the Pinkies.
Yeah. Some early, like 26 or like 2018, definitely look like the Pinkies. But yeah, all four of these times in the within 600ths of a second. So
that's pretty good.
That is very good.
I think I saw a chat message that said these four beat pretty much everybody else. So yeah, they did. Okay, all four.
All four.
Heat
that heat was the fastest heat. Wow. So it just was an optic thing, I guess. That Mimo was actually having a me moment.
So yeah. Again, time is the ruler here. Not necessarily placement, but it was still. Mimo had a chance to get some of those points for medals, because you get more if you're getting a medal, which is kind of controversial, but I like it. It allows teams to make really big comebacks.
Oh yeah.
But like Mimo had a chance to, at least get the bronze, maybe the silver, and potentially salvage a couple points, but did not work.
Well, it works out for them in the end. Mm-hmm. So thank God that happened, because I was not about to learn more Hebrew. I had so many Psalms open.
Yes.
I can't do it. Can't happen. I still remember it just about verbatim.
Wow.
From Eli lama sabachthani rakok mishwati divri shaogati. It's such a tough language to pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when I did that, someone in the chat was like, "Whoa, never thought I'd hear this dude speak Hebrew."
The Saurus Dinosaurus speak Hebrew in very, very fluently too. Pretty well.
Which was the language that this commenter spoke, and mentioned that I wasn't that bad for the fact that I have never spoken Hebrew
never attempted to speak
my
Hebrew
life.
in your life.
Never in my life.
Not bad. My
so
friend.
yeah. Standings after 2.
So I did a little bit of research. I don't have like solid numbers on this because I didn't have time, but last year the threshold for Group A was about 26. So the Snowballs already crossed that, which is understandable. They had very good 2 events, so props to them. They put on a show for us.
Props
so like
them.
they've pretty much, just by analytics, they've pretty much cemented themselves in the league by this point.
Snowballs. We're going to the league. We're going to the league. Yeah.
Finally.
One medal is basically all you need. Although there are some outliers to that, turtle sliders.
A medal and a couple of extra, a couple of boosters, really.
Yeah.
What was there was an outlier to this?
Sliders.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We will get to that. I know exactly who we're talking about.
Turtle slider. Turtles country. Let's slide.
Turtles country? Let's slide.
Let's slide.
Primary was down there. Yeah, we'll get there too. Yeah.
But
okay.
Snowballs.
We've got it.
You talk about a medal with a booster. How about the booster being another medal?
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's good, because they are, not only did they do that, they have amassed a bunch of points and locked some other teams out of getting them too.
Yeah. And
so let's see, from this lineup from 1st to 6th, let's see who got the 10th. Okay,
17 points.
Well, I think let's see, Snowballs, Mello or Rangers, they all managed to get in, so that didn't really affect much. Momo managed to get in with 8. Okay, so snowballs didn't really have too much of an effect on this one, but like I'm starting to like think about, okay, if there are teams who are, they have a very good chance of qualifying by this point, will they try to play spoiler by like grabbing a ton of points and making it a super close game near the fifth and sixth spot?
Yeah, because for the snowballs, it's not clinched at this point, but it really is
No,
theirs
it's not clinched.
to lose. You really have to try to be that bad to essentially get 2 goose eggs in the next
Yeah.
2 events.
Mm-hmm. Blackjack's down there with 3 sounds
Oh, and
pretty like them. Is that we don't really get. We're gonna see how often we talk about the blackjacks.
yeah, and
Speeders. Oh gosh.
yeah. What else? What else? Speeders
I
and
don't know.
company.
I don't know anymore.
Speeders.
I go in thinking. I go in thinking, okay, they're gonna struggle. They're gonna have a rough time, and then they get first again.
Nah, I saw this lineup, and if
true, the lineup.
if everything happened the way it happened, I would have gone live in sort of
Immediately.
a knee jerk as it dropped, but I had to come out with this video going over a thing that is addressed in the video and won't be addressed here because this is the qualifiers and not that video. We're talking about the qualifiers. But
it's talking about hype event.
Had it dropped like 2 hours early, because that was at lunch, and I was like, dang, this is cool. And I was like, oh, I should talk about this because I saw the lineup, some pursuit, some racing. I was like, oh, Speeders got this in the bag. 4th place curse, who?
Yeah.
4th place curse, who?
Yeah. These are the savage speeders. They don't bow down to any curses.
They really don't. They are the curse of fun not.
Yes, that's actually a great way of putting it. They are the curse. There is no host curse. There is no 4th place curse. There is a savage speeders curse.
There is an Amelia curse. Because
there is an Amelia curse. She's one of my best friends, and
yes,
that is correct.
the Minty Maniacs role yesterday. Rooting for
oh man, that poor team, that poor possum.
Oh yeah, that poor everyone not named Savage
all
Speeders.
Of them. Oh, that poor team that Amelia roots for, whatever it may be at the time.
If this was a live event, I hope that they do more premieres in the future, because the amount of O's and the amount of Savage Speeders in the live chat. Oh, and then here we go, Crush. 6 and some change.
All 6-second time. We've seen that one before. Hold on, back it up just a little bit so we can see like the line cam. I just want to see how far back it was. See, this was okay.
They are hitting
a lot of bumps.
Watch so many hitting all the walls on that haze maze.
I'm gonna count it.
Oh, good luck with that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a lot.
5. Yeah.
Youch.
Yeah.
The Wisps were not even that far in front. Like they were kind of right there with them. So they're not exempt from this either. Waspy, the reserve, doing waspy things.
Yeah, doing Midnight Wisps things. Rojo Trace. That it's second, but that is not a good time.
Like the speeders are off screen in the catch basin. These 3 are finishing the course. Like that is a 1/10 of a second win by the speeders.
Yeah.
In a 6-second event.
How about the sand? They've been all experimenting with these different catch basins before. It used to be no catch basin. You have hard collisions. It used to be those weird beads. Those.
Yeah.
small beads.
Oh, that like in the 2016.
Yeah,
Those were like itty bitty marbles.
and don't want to think too much about that. But then even in years past, you move on to that kinetic sand. But this time you have
Yeah.
this loose grain sand.
I think it's real sand. I think it's from the dunes.
It is that'd be dope if they take some of that Sand Rally sand back with them. It has been
Are they? I don't know if they're allowed to do that. I think they could do it from the beaches. I don't think they could do that from the dunes. At least that's the rule in America. Is that you can't really intrude on the dunes.
that would make sense. That is also a much different sand in those dunes than on a beach. But that is some good looking sand.
Yeah, it does its job pretty well. Oh my gosh, the chocolatiers! What in goodness name was this?
You're going a different way. I wasn't even looking at the chocolatiers because they are just a team. It makes it so much easier to just not pay attention to them. I was thinking, oh my god, the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, this was a spread out heat. We've got to see there's a big disparity here. So let's watch the Thunderbolts first.
Yeah, so we got Thunder, Ghosto, Chalk, and
the reserve.
This is a hard
and 3 captains.
This is the hard carrot moment. This is everything leading up.
Make or break right here in this event. For
literally the make or break moment, and they broke hard,
big time.
Okay, so many bumps.
Yeah, a couple early bumps, and that just put them in distant third.
Chalk, so many bumps.
Hold on.
Yeah, we got to go back to this. Yeah, so camera already in third, already in dead last, in dead last out the gate. Haven't done anything. It's just being slow because they are the Chocolatiers. This is Chalk. And
let's see, 1.
Oh yeah, they're just zigzagging.
2, 3. Oh, bump. They bounced a little bit. So 3 and a bounce. There's 4. Counting with Madman. 5.
What?
6.
What?
Oh my goodness. That's disgusting. I can't remember their time. There's 7 right there because they're back on the far side again. They might have an 8th before they hit the line.
They really might. This is just so spread out. I think
it's a train wreck. I think it was not. Yeah, they went back. That's 9.
They looked.
They had as many bumps in the sprint as they did points overall. That is poetic.
It writes itself. 9.
9.
That's been my meme. That's
it has. It's excellent.
I wasn't expecting that. Out of all the things I've said, out of all the stickers I've kissed, that is the one thing.
Do you know mine? Do you know mine that I
thought
was like, really? This is what is my meme? Is when I said, who the heck is Team Primarch? Like, why did that catch fire? Why did nothing else that I said catch fire?
It's the Team Primarch. No, but you're in the soundboard. I know.
Oh yeah. I do have that. I do have that.
Yeah, that's
that one is funny.
That is what they were. That is what Chalk was doing to the. Well, they're walloping.
Chalk comes in and just wallops it.
Because this is. Look at it. Look at this. Thunder is in the pit, has their sweats back on, drinking their nondescript sports
they're headed
drink.
to the locker room, grabbing a coffee or something. Chalk is still.
And Chalk is still racing.
30 lengths from finishing this course.
Oh my god. And
what was their time? What was Chalk's time? I've got to see this.
Rare camera getting out of focus. Didn't notice that the first time.
Oh my gosh.
6-1. Do we have a new anti-record? What was Prim?
No, I don't think that's an anti-record. Was that better or worse than Prim last year?
Oh, I know the chat will know.
I'm gonna see if I can find it real fast.
Chat will know for sure.
I think it's on the wiki. if I had to guess. Marvel League 2023, that's where it is. Prim. It's the first and only time I will look up the word prim on this. 2022 5-meter sprint 6.177. Oh, so it was slightly better.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. 300s off. That is very bad. 617?
6177.
Wow. Yeah, that's got to take some doing. Chalk was there. Chalk really wanted that.
Most bottom 3 finishes, events spent, consecutive events, largest number, lowest. What's lowest? Oh, that's position team. I don't think they have individual events anti-records on the wiki, so I might need to do that at some point.
Yeah, they definitely don't have anti-records.
Unless I'm just blind, I don't think I see it, but that might be one of the worst runs, Prim's run. It might have been lower before. Oh, no, those are records. Okay. Yeah, and it hasn't been updated in a little while, but yeah, the thing that might get it is because I think the format of the ramp has been changed slightly from year to year. So that might influence things, but whatever it is, that is a bad time.
Yeah. And you know, ramp being improved year by year. They used to have that weird plastic siding as a thing, but for the fact that Chalk almost came close to the anti-record, and I feel like that speaks volumes about the Chocolatiers. Yeah. Certainly about Chalk.
Arab clocked in a 6.05. That's not very good either. Like the other ones were 6003, 601 something. This is 605.
We gotta.
So I think that might have been second to last, if I had to guess.
We gotta check the patterning on Arab to make sure it's not actually prim.
Because is it actually prim?
If it were, I know some people are eagle-eyed with that.
I believe Arab has a pretty clear blue strip, and that I believe is actually Arab.
We love you, Prim. Thank you for making everyone else better. Thank you, Prim.
Thank you, Prim.
On. That deserves a smooch. I keep Prim in the tube because I still have no frame. But thank you, Prim. Yeah.
I've got to see this. I'm looking on your stream, the delay.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Nice.
So
nice.
The one thing, one image I want to make in the not too distant future is there's that famous photo of Harry Truman holding up the newspaper.
Yes.
Dewey beats Truman, even though Truman won the election. He's going, eh? I need the Kurt Dino holding up a Made Prim sticker as that.
Oh man, okay, yeah, that is. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And the next run, Raldo is present.
All right, I don't know how to tell you this, man, but we are an hour into the stream and 6.5 minutes into a 20. I might just breeze through. I might just put the
yeah, that's fine. Honestly,
the friendly round.
Too much. There's Raldo.
Where?
Go back. 6:44 was the timestamp. He's shown for like a split second.
Oh yeah. Where you at?
No, you didn't see him again.
He's stealthy though. He's stealthy.
He is. 6:44 right here. Pause.
There he is.
Yeah.
Wow. Who is looking at that? I am watching the Minty Maniacs absolutely
I look for him all the time. I didn't see him. Pretty well done.
I still had too much anxiety at this point to do
to-
anything
to
else.
look at other
I
things,
was
yeah.
rocking back and forth. I was in the fetal position. I was drawing on the walls just cryptic symbols. Uh, I was making some sigils for the marble gods.
Yeah. If you
Oh,
sell your soul to the
minties.
Marble Devil to get the
Oh,
Rangers in the league,
minties.
that doesn't end well, Dino.
It never does. It never
Big
does.
takeaway from this heat is the Minty Maniacs being way back. What was their time across the line?
6.
Yeah, 6:03.
Yeah,
Not the worst we've
Saucer-
seen, but pretty bad. And then a 5-8 up top, not bad from Saucer.
And then Razzie, yeah, 5'9".
Razzie was good. Razzie was good in 2020 at this, set records multiple times, and that wasn't really what we saw here.
Yeah, I kind of want to see
Or
how.
was that the hurdles? I can't remember my Triple Crown events, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I want to see how these times stack up cumulatively. Cumulatively, big word. For all 32, because it seemed like Group A was substantially faster than Group B.
Let's see. We'll take a look. I'll remember the top time and the bottom time. Let's see. I think the bottom time was Chalk at the 6-1, 6-1-4.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah, 6-1-4 for
anti-beat.
Chalk, and then 5-8-3, 5-8-3-7. Okay.
Oh, peep the graphical error.
Yep. I'm putting that. I'm adding another. That's +1.
Very nice. And
also, the schedule says October 31st instead of October 31st.
October 31st. It also says October 2nd following that.
October 2nd instead of. I did see that too,
Yeah.
so that's an extra 2.
And someone mentioned it in the chat. I forget if it was previously. I believe it was for the funnels. They put Konoan instead of Kinnoan. They said KO instead of KI.
Oh, Konoan. Okay.
Graphics.
That's another fun. That's another named ad. Konoan.
Konoan. Yeah. Oh no, and because they're testing my heart, ran it back.
At this point, you are not happy.
Love these honeycombs. How did I not notice this?
Yeah, I was looking at that too. Like, this is cool.
This is what. Okay, no, this was. They had the backlighting in the opening shot. They had this backlit, and it looked two-dimensional. It looked like a cutout. But here we can actually see.
They have actual marbles in them, and it's very well done.
Very nice. Very.
Oh, and also, do you see the banners that say ML23 qualifiers? They might switch those out for the main league. That's kind of cool.
Here's
they don't
hoping
normally
they do
that.
Yeah. This
They
stadium.
don't normally do that.
These stadiums only getting better.
Yeah.
And also the dissolve on this graphic. Kudos to the editing team for finding the dissolve feature on the drop-down menu in Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's yeah.
Primary with 1.
After yeah.
1 after 2.
Deceased. All hopes gone.
You can run numbers. It's not looking good.
No.
Like you'd expect the threshold ended up being 27, but you'd expect it to be around 20, 25, 26, something like that. Primary would need 2 golds. 2 golds or a gold to silver.
Yeah.
There's no way that's happening.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, Turtle Sliders, first gold, hit that Turtle Sliders moment. And
that's a turtle egg.
It is a John Green novel because it is turtles all the way down. Oh, and here we go. Legion Wave.
Okay, this might be our where we get our time back.
Yeah, because I can just hit 2x on the speed
2 times speed on all of these.
and be done with it.
Let's talk about the format change. Adding a 5th marble and scores are added. It is not best of 2. It is sum of 2.
Way better.
How do you feel about that?
Way
I like
better.
that.
Love.
I like that. It's still not an exciting event by any means, in my opinion, but I like the format change. It is a step in the right direction. The only thing I would think is either raise the catch basin, like put something under it to make it slightly harder to get into, or like make it so the catch basin is a diminishing of points, but not straight up 0.
Nah,
because look at what this does is you can overshoot it because you quote unquote did too well, and the Indigo Stars are pretty much out of it now. Like,
oh yeah,
4 marbles in, there is nothing. There's nothing they can do at this point.
Oh yeah, but you have to keep in mind that they hold the record in swing wave. They landed 3 in the 10s. Yonder 2021, I do believe.
2021, they did that.
And
they kind of got in their own way here. So yeah,
they really
shot
did.
on by, and
so it is
they're done.
Skill issue. And the only reason I'm pausing here, this is probably the only reason to pause in the middle of the swing wave. 9.
Yep.
And then also the O-Rangers not helping their
case
at all, giving me so many more heart attacks. I was downing a bottle of aspirin. See, there we go. Limer's doing better than the Indigo Stars. You got outplayed by the Limers. That is just a skill issue. That is not a basin issue. Man. I mean...
Yeah, you are right. Sending 4 in the basin is... it takes talent in its own right.
So
and
like,
then, of course, that didn't help.
On cue, right? So, you know, at least they didn't bring it back to the days of the Jablino swing wave, because I like this swing wave way better than the Jablino track.
True.
Don't even know where they get this from.
I think they 3D printed it or constructed it themselves.
This is beautiful.
That's why I'm pretty sure that's why it's back so often, is because I think they have to get use out of it, because I think it was expensive to make.
It would not surprise me at all, and I know they have a line of marble things that they want to sell. Like back, they had those mini perpetual marble runs that you can connect the pieces of. They just need to sell some stuff. Sell those marble run desk sides perpetual things, and also just like sell some of these marble tourney things. I want to swing wave.
You would need a sponsor from, like, you would either have to make them in mass, which takes a lot, but you might also want a sponsor from some of these toys.
Yeah. Oh, and there go the Ducks. And
Ducks send 3 in, and that is pretty much the end of their run.
Gotta send it. Yeah, GG.
Wasn't working out for them this time, and that just did not help.
Ducks. You know how
and the
and the snowballs, right as I say that, they put 3 and get 18, but
hey, Mellow Yellow kept. Oh my god.
Yeah, what was that? What was that? You want to run that back? Mellow Yellow, what?
The good thing. Hey, I was about to say, the good news is Mellow Yellow kept all of their marbles on the track. The bad news is they forgot that if you go into the catch basin, you get no points.
For real. And then, like, kudos to Team Momo for having a good score.
Yeah, that was nice.
And
only 1 got sent in.
Everyone was saying, you know, Mellow Yellow out because they're just too mellow. They too bad. I don't think anyone predicted the Ducks were gonna do what the Ducks did, especially when you see
nobody did.
Especially when you see what Mellow Yellow does here, is like, oh my god, they're dead. They are out. GG, no re. We'll see you back in 2024 for when the showdown inevitably happens. because of delays and stuff. Uh,
Oh,
uh,
ooh,
uh,
okay.
go and get extended stay in Cancun. Better speak Chinese, buddy. But
Yeah.
Mellow Yellow is just absolutely toasted, but not toasted enough somehow, some way.
Hmm.
9 36 to 9, like absolutely wiped. And they're able to run it back, but just that first run of having everybody and they mama and the kitchen sink in the catch basin where you get 0 points. Someone did mention that it should be 5 points.
I agree.
I
It's a difficult thing to like judge. It's kind of a controversial topic, but I
it,
kind of agree with it.
it really is
I'd be okay with that. It's
really.
just I feel like this event can't be saved. It really can't.
I mean, it is any uh, uh, change to any scoring format is going to have its fair share of controversy. But here we are
You
after
should probably yeah.
3 of
Oh
4
yeah. We've got
Cats,
two auto qualified teams.
snowballs. We go into
Yeah.
the
Really?
league. We're going to the
We go
league.
into the league.
First time they qualified.
They've ever qualified.
First
They've
time
been
they
in
ever
two leagues,
qualified.
never qualified, and now they get to go to their third, and it's actually legit this time.
Not a
So
not a once.
think about the story here. Snowballs going into the last event of the 2022 showdown, were dead last in the standings, in danger of being relegated. They come back from a really poor start to the Sand Rally, win the Sand Rally, escape relegation, and qualify with room to spare in the next league. That is a pretty good legacy. That's a pretty good start to what is hopefully going to be a good turnaround for them.
Yeah, is this going to be what we've seen from the Snowballs in times where we see things from the Snowballs? Or is this momentum going to carry them? Are we going to have a Snowballs 2023 championship, Madman?
Could you imagine the headlines?
I can't imagine anything anymore just because of what the Pinkies did. I'm finally green. I was pink for 11 whole months.
Too long.
So I can't imagine anything anymore. Do we have any teams in this bunch that were auto DNQ'd after 3?
I don't think anyone was eliminated mathematically in either group by this point.
It would.
The lowest was, I believe, the Blackjacks, maybe the Chocolatiers.
Yeah.
No, yeah, maybe the Chocolatiers I think were lowest, but they could have still made it if they meddled and had a lot of help up top. But,
and it is a spread of 5 with
10. Yeah, 10 at the from 3rd to 12th. That's not a big spread at all.
Yeah, and for the fact that 5 teams
points
are tied at 15. And so this is where my eyes were. This is where my eyes were. I only saw that O-Rangers were in 7th, and it was a tie for who's good and who's good. All I know is that we needed 1 point. Needed 1 point, and that's all I was focused on. I didn't even notice that the Snowballs made it until I saw these screenshots in Marble Base coming. I was like, whoa, Snowballs actually made it.
So I saw the 5 that were 15 points, and I thought, we're going to have another tiebreak to determine who gets the 6th spot, aren't we? And that is it's such a tense moment. But, yeah.
It truly was a moment of all time.
Wild to see that stat. All right. Blast through Group B. Racers, Wolfpack send 1 apiece. Decent scores, though, for both of them.
Yeah. Like, Razzies don't have it in the bag.
I'm in probability class right now. I should put up the expected value of number of marbles that go in the catch basin.
Oh, jeez.
Like how often a marble gets 0 points.
But so you're our bookie for the season. We need over under on points. We need
I
money
would not
line.
say bookie because marble based rules do not permit anything of the sort. But you know,
I need metal spread.
I am the number cruncher.
Yeah.
On occasion. There are people who are a heck of a lot better than me at it. But you know, I do some stats. Some stats work. I like stats. This was a good run by Primary.
Oh yeah, good old Primary.
That was a 45. Yeah, good old team Primary, and another good run by Primary. They got 89 points overall in this, so that was the highest score out of any team from either A or B. So I was like, could they turn this around?
Yeah, it really.
1 point. Could they turn this around?
It really looked like they were gonna turn it around, run the table, hard carry up, possibly.
It was going well for them at that point. It was not looking good, and now it's, you know, they had a little bit of hope. Speeders send one. Bolts did well here. That makes sense, honestly. Although, yeah, the Bolts by the end of this event were were already in.
Oh yeah, and
yeah, that was good. No, neither time did they send one into the catch basin, so that was good for them.
Absolutely goated. And then an absolute tank bowl. You want a tank bowl?
What in the world
purple
is
rockets,
this heat?
Tank bowl.
This is what we call the dog water bowl.
There was some. A lot of these I glazed over. As much as I love Swing Wave, a lot of these teams I just glazed over. This was one of those heats.
What do you like about Swing Wave? I'm not judging you. I'm so curious to the Swing Wave defenders of the world.
Oh, that's amazing by Primary or not Primary. Plasma.
That's a Plasma job right there.
TP. Yeah, Plasma.
It's okay. Greg mistook Team Galactic for the Shining Swarm in this video.
Yeah, checks out.
It happens. We've been mistaken for the Hazers. We've been mistaken for the Balls of Chaos. Yeah, we're Team Galactic. Get it right, Greg.
Hey, Greg doing phenomenal. Haven't had a need for Grog
he's doing
Woods
good
in
work.
This one yet. It's not a stream without Grog Woods.
Without a Grog Woods moment.
We're gonna hit it, but we will hit it.
I think probably a slowdown on the funnels would be good because that was pretty tight race. I loved the funnels in this. This was a great head-to-head battle.
The funnels was so anxiety inducing.
It was so anxiety inducing. I was so I watched God. This. I got home. I watched this with my mother. We were both screaming at the TV.
You're both. I have 5 minutes on my phone that I'm gonna sync up once I download this video. Because I was having a time. I was in my feelings, and some of it was playing up, but most of it was, oh my God, these marbles, this one marble cannot go fast down these funnels. And we're definitely gonna get to that. How about the chocolate? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, okay. Oh yeah. Would I be able to do a play-by-play analysis of these funnel races?
Yes, please do.
I would love to do something like that.
Please do. Definitely.
So yeah, Chocolatiers at this point need the disparity on the first was from 3rd to 12th. The disparity was 10 points.
Yeah.
From 3rd to 12th this time it is 15, and then from 2nd to 12th it's 16. So Chocolatiers not only have fewer points, they need more help. So there was essentially no way.
Yeah, they did not control their own destiny. They needed
in no stretch. They needed a win, and they needed
all
probably
the top
5 or
teams
6 of the top teams to do
bottom,
bad.
yeah.
Probably needed the Thunderbolts to secure
No,
silver. Yeah, no, it was a bunch. It was a bunch of permutations.
The Sliders and Wisps would still have to get points to have another team ahead of them. So the Chocolatiers,
it was a lot. They were in no condition to win or get close to the top 6.
and this is basically how it shapes up.
Yeah.
They're
let's see. Wait.
Rockets,
Rollers, Rockets.
Dropped.
What happened to the Rockets?
And the Wisps jump. They were only.
The Wisps were the third place team. But we'll get
because they were only 4 points.
It was good to point out.
Yeah, so something happened to the Rockets.
So the Wisps brought it back. Okay.
What happened to the Rockets? The Rockets are gone.
Well, I gotta see what the Rockets did.
Right.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So all of the marbles in Group A are about to go down this course. It is going to be complete pandemonium from start to finish.
Yep.
So let's see what we got.
And I'll let you be the commentator because I'll just be 2000's Joe Buck. And for the 27th time, the New York Yankees are a world champion.
Yep. All right, so Green Ducks to start feel like they have the worst starting spot. Momo are the last to enter the first funnel, but obviously that completely changes as we get down here. Who's going to drop through this first funnel first? A lot of collisions to begin. They are fighting for position. They know it's super important to start this race. The Snowballs are in a rough position, but it's okay because they already qualified. And I believe it was the Cat's Eyes that were the first. No, it was the O'Rangers. They were the last to enter it, and by a pretty good margin by this point. So they're probably one full ring around. Then they're circling back and forth with the Limers, but this dead heat right here was something that completely changed the course of this funnels race. Balls of Chaos drop through, and then they just kind of start going in one after another. Cat's Eyes, Blackjacks, Limers, Mellow Yellow. The Glacier's about to drop through, but they do hold on just a little bit longer. And now this elliptical orbit funnel where the marbles cannot keep a very steady pace, a very steady, good ring around. So they kind of do form back in. They follow each other, and Indigo Stars are the first to drop through, much to my dismay. As we head in here, the Snowballs somehow clawed it back, started going through the second funnel first, and now are the last to drop into the fourth funnel. Limers are dangerously close. Jungle Jumpers are flirting with the entrance as well, as the Green Ducks just kind of circle right on in. And it is close from the entire way down. From the start to the end, it was close the entire way. The Indigo Stars managed to claw it back to third to last to enter the fifth funnel, as the Cat's Eyes are dangerously close to entering. So there's really no chance for them to play spoiler if they drop through first. Balls of Chaos are super close here. Momo's super close here. But the Crazy Cat's Eyes are your first finishers. And then the Indigo Stars get a very unlucky bump toward the middle. And that is the end of their qualifying run. But as we go through the back half here, the Glaciers are really close to the entrance. O'Rangers had a great showing, and that completely changed their fortunes. And the Gliding Glaciers ended up securing the win. Alpine last year had a horrible showing in the funnels, the worst time of anybody in Event 8 last year. They switched to the reserve sheet, and Sheet absolutely carried and managed to keep the Glaciers up top. So, again, that is a very tight bunch. That is a 20-second difference, 19-second difference between first and 12th. So it was very close all the way down. And these marbles came to play. They knew the stakes. Man.
Elite commentating, elite ball knowledge there. I was about to yes. I was about to butt in with the Chris Collinsworth because there we go, Konoan. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, it is true. You're Konoan.
Konoan. I was because all I needed 1 point. Needed 1 point. You control your own destiny. I really love funnels in the qualifiers because whereas, all the previous events are heat events, they take the group, they cut them up into smaller groups, they run those, and then they have those points compared to points that you didn't see at the same time. But this, you have the entire group.
It is an all-out brawl.
And it is a great sort of word that I'm blanking on. It's just a great way to see how the overall standings shape up, because if you do well in this, you do well overall. If you don't do well in this, you're not doing well overall. But that is very interesting that Red Eye finished first, which is last.
And you know what was interesting though? Sai and I had fairly decent results in the funnels the past 2 years. I don't remember how they did this like previous year, or if they even put them in, but I do not think Red Eye was the play. No. I mean, Cat's Eyes are already done. They just trotted out a marble and said, "Yeah, do whatever. It's fine. There's no stakes." But I mean, a chance to play spoilers, or at least show your team some. Oh, you know, we're superior. We're dominant through all 4 events. But no, not this time. Not at all.
Yeah, because I think if
you know,
I feel like if they do better than Mellow Yellow would have been out. As someone who retains numbers, no way.
By the way, Mellow Yellow, notoriously bad at funnels throughout the years. Yeller was the first marble from Mellow Yellow to advance out of the first heat, and they managed 6th in their first ever event, which was the funnels. And then this time they did not do all that well. It didn't end up mattering just by the skin of their outer marble surface, but it was definitely a scary moment.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
I just look at
skin of their glass. That's a good one.
I just look at the Fuddles standings and just sort of treat that as the overall standing. So I see that as like, wow, the Cat's Eyes are dead. They're not going on. Because I have no retention.
They were already done.
Oh, yo, here we are.
This freaking, oh my god.
The fact that I knew about this for forever. Forever.
You knew about this?
You
knew about this?
Oh, yeah. Because guess who did it?
Yeah, I know who did this. Everybody knows who did this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that this was
Kumos
happening, but you know, as soon as you see that face, you know who's behind it.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
SMH my head. For the fact, like, you pay, you know, however many dollars you get your sign.
It was $30 to put this in the stands.
For the zoom in. They didn't have to do this. They didn't have to hang on it as long as they did. They didn't have to hit us with that zoom.
This is a team that failed to qualify, and they zoomed in on their sign.
I mean, you wanted chaos. You wanted balls. You wanted balls with chaos.
It reminds me so much of the signs in 2019, where I don't think they were great at English back then, so they took some very, very promiscuous signs and put them in the stands. Like the Green Ducks one was "Shut up and duck me."
Oh yeah, famous. Always famous.
Couple of other ones that will spare you, but yeah, that just reminds me of that so much. Well done, Decimos.
Attaboy to Kumos.
Is it Decimos or Decumos?
I say Decumos.
Okay, I don't really know if there's a real pronunciation. Maybe I'll ask him.
Yeah, good luck with that. For the fact that is a what time is it? Yeah, 1:35 a.m.
Oh well, not now. You know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we still have another.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Balls,
okay, looking at the important part of this picture.
They know about. Oh yeah, look. The important part is you like balls, don't you? The editor is just cheesing. Like had to do it to him. Had to do it to him.
Like don't distract me from
Best
whatever.
$30 well spent.
Look
And
at this run by the Gliding Glaciers though. Like they went
yeah,
from 5 points after event 2 to 35.
yeah, back to
That's pretty
back
cool.
golds, very
And then
quiet.
Team Momo back to back silvers.
Yeah,
They did it.
Mo,
Like
Mo,
I thought they were done,
Mo,
and they did it.
Mo, 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 Mo. Glide.
I'm so happy they're back. I'm so relieved.
Gliding glaciers glide for glory. Gliding glaciers glide
I
for
could do
glory.
the bass. Gliding glaciers glide for
Ooh.
gold.
Ooh. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta hit me up. I have FL Studio. That could happen. That could
Let's
happen.
go.
Let's
Yes,
do it.
please. Yes, please.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of these balls in the most. That's on record. That's someone's gonna clip that. There's no explaining this away in court. How about the balls of chaos? Speaking about Dekumos and
man.
the signs of balls.
All right, I think. Okay, well, we might get to that if we have time. No pressure at all if you don't want to look at the prediction thing that I sent you. But the one thing I took away from it, I want chat and I want you to guess how many people predicted the Balls of Chaos to qualify. How many?
Hey, show ahead. We could we could ask this in the chat. Did you think Bach would qualify and then qualify because I can spell? Yes or no?
Okay, Momoakai says 2. Let's see what the other ones say. 0, no one, none. Balls of Chaos are pure comedians. That's very true. Look at that. That is a very separated poll. 15 pesky.
Man, we're gonna have to go into like the absolute. Well, not absolute. It just I have poor file management that I can't be able to just pull out my predictions.
Yeah, I'll take a look at mine.
We'll get to that after another round of funnels.
Yeah.
Where ran it back. Oh, Rangers ran it back. Kono, and now here's a guy who knows how to spin in a circle. The way he is just able to spin in that circle, I have not seen that from any marble in a long time. Long time. And he is just unstoppable. He's unbelievable. And to put
you do that quite well, I must say.
So this is what happens when you raise an entire generation on Chris Collinsworth. Although
it's true,
there was, you know, people joke about Chris Collinsworth, you know, and Joe Buck and whatever. I think it was the Fox play-by-play. You had like 5 guys in the booth. There was because Troy Aikman was still playing football, so he wasn't in the booth. He was on the field. You had Joe Buck and Chris Collinsworth, and I don't know. I think Boomer was there and Phil Simms. So you had like 4 or 5 talking heads in the same booth who were the.
It was football's retirement home at that point.
It really was when Randy Moss shoots the moon in front of Lambeau. That was Joe Buck and Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah,
that he goes.
That is a Randy disgusting
Moss
act.
Shoots the moon. Yeah. Man, this is why I am not in the announcer's booth. The only way they can get me in there is if you have me and Greg 5 brunch mimosas deep, doing it absolutely sloshed.
Yeah.
And then
honestly, That'd be so cool, though. I'd love to be in the booth with Greg. I'd be the color commentator.
I don't
Okay,
know
you
what
want me to do another?
Oh,
Want me
I
to do
mean,
another funnels? Or...
if you feel so inclined, you don't have to.
All right, I think I will.
All right.
I'll give it a shot.
All right.
Okay, so let's see what we've got here. The backline, Mocha, I believe, was the last one to enter here. Yes, they were. As we head into the first funnels, this is where the field kind of starts to stratify. Already, some very interesting lines being taken. The Wolfpack dropped through almost 10 seconds in. That is not what you want to see from a team who really needs a good finish to qualify here. And as we see the Savage Speeders and the Raspberry Racers kind of battling out front, Team Plasma is, I believe, the last one to enter the funnel, unless Savage Speeders, no, they do not. They kind of dive right in, take a nosedive, and they find themselves mired up in the pack. Team Plasma, at this point, is setting themselves apart from the rest of the field, not even colliding with anybody until a little bit later on in this funnel. As we head down into the third funnel now, we see the Purple Rockets have the strangest line and the most unfortunate, most likely chance to drop in. As it looks like the Minty Maniacs were very late entering that final funnel. And Team Plasma, I'm pretty sure, is still up there off screen. Yeah, look at that. They are dominating right now up front. As the Thunderbolts and the Rojo Rollers were the first two to enter this fourth funnel, second to last funnel, the penultimate funnel, if you will. And the Turtle Sliders look like they are the closest one to enter here, but the Savage Speeders, Thunderbolts, Chocolatiers are going in this triangular pattern. That does not help any of those teams. That slows them all the way down, and that pack, one of them is going to drop through first. Thunderbolts get some pretty lucky collisions as we see the Purple Rockets drop on through now. And the Wolfpack and the Chocolatiers, Rojo Rollers are down there as well. Team Plasma still in a world of their own, even got a little tiny bump from the Raspberry Racers to keep them out top. But here we go. We're going to see our first finishers. This will decide their permanent. Will they be in the league or the showdown? Chocolatiers are actually at a pretty good advantage right now, staying out front. Purple Rockets are the first one to drop. That's how they fell off. Last in the funnels. And then here come the Chocolatiers, cementing their rough status. Turtle Sliders team primary. The Thunderbolts manage only a few points, can't spoil this, but here's our really good top three battle. Team Plasma, now mired in the pack, leading for so long. Could they finally manage to unseat the reigning funnels champions? Raspberry Racers, Midnight Wisps also in there, but they are super close to falling on through. Midnight Wisps slowing down and fall on through. Raspberry Racers and Team Plasma, opposite sides of the funnel, and the Raspberry Racers do get bested finally by Team Plasma. Raspberry Racers have been record setters in this event before. They have been they've won multiple times, and they've always placed pretty well in the funnels. But Team Plasma hung in there and did a great job. And it is one heck of a, let's see, what's the difference here on this one? 213, 217, 143. So it was a 34-second difference if my math is right. Yeah, 34-second difference. So that was a lot different than Group A, which I think it was about 20. So, Team Plasma, Raspberry Racers, Midnight Wisps, they had a great final battle there just to try and claw as many points as they can out of it. But yeah, for some of these teams in Group B, that was the end of their run. The bottom four, that was it. They're done. But yeah, that was one heck of a funnels match,
and that's why funnels, I think, is of a commentary job there. Oh my god!
Well, thank you.
You did it.
Well, thank you.
The madman did it. He made funnels interesting.
What do you mean made funnels interesting? Funnels is amazing. It is the most often funnel endurance, including today, is the fifth time we've seen funnels in the qualifiers. That is the most we've seen an event in the qualifiers, is 5 times.
Yes, but
so it makes sense. This is a good qualifier event.
You gotta understand that I was having a panic attack through one of the runs and recovering from having a panic attack during the second. This is essentially my first watch through of Group B funnels because I was not in my body.
Gotcha.
So
you were running numbers in your head like, did they make it? Did they make it? Did they make it?
I was running resumes through my oh no O'Rangers, closing up shop, people. No O'Rangers, gotta get a.
That's it. We're fired our staff.
I gotta be a Kmart greeter. I gotta be a Primark greeter. Hire
The
me.
Primark greeter, yes. Primark bag boy.
Welcome to Primark. What can I help you with? Ah, yes, we
Where
need
we
some.
don't know who the
We
captain
need
is.
some balls of chaos. Do you have balls of chaos at Primark? Ah, yes, you like balls, don't you? Oh man. All right.
The
So
moment, yeah.
that
Wow.
is that. Then we have
Group B.
this.
See, this is what struck me was look at that difference between 6th and 7th. Like, that is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Is that the bottom 4, look, the Purple Rockets, oh my gosh.
God, the
The
Chocolatiers.
Purple Rockets were what, 4th, 3rd in Group B coming in?
Yeah. They dropped
Oh,
3
wow.
spots.
Big drop.
They dropped 3 spots. They were only 3 points on the inside looking out, although they were 4th out of 6. So it wasn't as clinched as they would have hoped.
Like, if they got 6 points here, yeah, 6 points, they would have qualified over the Rollers.
Yeah,
that's not a tough ask. It's kind of a big ask, but it's not.
All they needed to do,
it's
was,
not 0. It's
yeah,
not
it's
like
not 0.
It takes talent to fall off that much. But,
they choked. Yeah, distinctly
wow, they have to sew themselves together in the showdown. Otherwise, that is going to haunt them
for real.
And look at these. Look at the sliders in Team Primary, gold winners, and then other than that, didn't score more than 3 points in the other 3.
That is some pain. That is some certified pain.
Yeah.
Especially for what Team Primary has done in the offseason. All of these moves. You think they're gonna run it back? You think hard carrot?
The captain carousel marches on.
Oh, it really
and
do.
it just didn't happen. Who was the funnel spinner for Team Primary? Was it Mary?
Oh, better not.
I bet chat knows.
Rima. It was Rima.
It was Rima.
Rima. Rough. And Orbit, Purple Rockets, absolutely unclutch. Throw back to a chant we would do in high school during basketball games. There's a whole you got swatted.
Yes.
Right. But there is one where it's like, hey, 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 you let the whole team down. And it's like, wow. That's scathing. That's mean.
It's brutal.
That's brutal.
And it's true.
And that's what's looking.
Either you or me has to put that in a video.
Oh, I'll give it to you. Go. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it because.
Alrighty.
That's what I'm.
You let the whole team down.
That's what I'm looking at with Orbit, the captain of the Purple Rockets.
The captain.
All you got to do is not do that.
What is it with captains and just not contributing?
Unclutch. Certified Dak Prescott moment.
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah.
So this is an awful prediction moment from me. I predicted way too early, but I did this because I had a dream about it. If in my dream, the Gliding Glaciers, Crazy Cat's Eyes, and Team Plasma all got relegated in the showdown. They all qualified, which means my dream was not true at all.
Oh, yeah.
So however you slice it, whatever way you slice it, my dream was not true. I based my predictions around that dream, so my predictions are way wrong.
Oh, no. That is not what you wanted to cook.
No, it was not.
Here we go with the friendly round.
Friendlies.
I am letting it play because I'm not invested in it at all.
No, I wasn't either, honestly. My team's in it. I didn't really think too much of it.
Yeah, there's no stakes. There's no relegated teams. It's just sort of there.
It just sort of run around and roll around, do stuff.
It just tests out
What
the
it
event.
sucks that I wanted to see the relegated teams. There was no reason for them not to be in.
Yeah.
And it just
Dinkelberg.
yeah, throw that
Yeah.
out there. Don't want to damper anybody's day, but there was no reason for them not to be in.
Yeah. And there's also no reason for this to be tagged on to the end of the qualifiers. Unless
The end of the qualifiers. There was no like other than a cooldown moment.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Which I
would
was
have been
getting
okay
a
if
drink.
this was a
I was breathing into a paper bag trying to get my blood pressure back to healthy levels.
Oh, you just reminded me. I don't know how the Marble Base took this.
Oh, they're on fire.
What happened?
No matter what happened, it was going to be on fire.
I have not looked in there since 4 hours ago.
Oh, I've been in it just about the whole step of the way. The biggest shocks were the biggest shocks, which we should go back to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, I have it up.
They're in standings. Oh, that's good too. Nice. Look at you.
I came prepared. I got receipts.
Good deal. Good deal.
It really was, and like Group B surprised me none.
Yeah.
Whatever you slice and dice, Razzies, Speeders in, a bunch of nameless gray faces out.
Yeah.
I mean,
see. Who missed? I'm doing this for my
Minty's snapping their attendance streak.
Ugh.
Or well, not attendance. Perfect qualification streak.
Technically perfect qualifications.
Technically
but
perfect.
Good lord.
18, 20,
they were,
21,
you know the
22.
three-headed the Hydra meme with the
O-Rangers,
with the two intimidating
Speeders,
the Minties were the third head.
Yeah.
The Minties were the third head.
And then you still have Raspberry Racers, Crazy Cat's Eyes going strong with their streaks. But the Snowballs making it, that was a shock. For the fact that they made it and clinched was an even bigger shock.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all.
Green Ducks.
All right.
Out of all of this, the biggest shock out of today, the Green Ducks.
Unbelievable.
Coming out of an MVP season by Mallard in front of their home crowd, wind at their wings. Already saw duck hunt memes for the Green Ducks. Very, very sad to see them go the way they did.
Yeah.
And then a lot closer in Group A was the Group of Death. Mellow Yellow Balls of Chaos with a 1 point difference deciding who goes, who does not.
Thank goodness the Balls of Chaos are on the other side of the qualifying threshold.
I know, but
if they denied another team by qualifying by the skin of their glass, I would not have been a happy camper. Look, like, I know I'm slandering the Balls of Chaos here, but what they did to my Indigo Stars, they at least deserve to be in the same league as the Indigo Stars.
Yeah, but then you have the Indigo Stars down at the bottom.
Which it hurt so bad. I was like, oh, you were doing so well, and then nothing. Absolutely nothing.
For as long as we've had qualifiers, I do believe it has been 4 events, 4 qualification.
Yeah, I think so.
Did the Chalks just set the lowest point total for qualifiers?
No, jumpers. 5.
God, you think I would have remembered that?
Oh, I know, right?
That seems like something worth noting, having the worst... I think I was just too blinded by the worst point total in anything in JMR history.
The difference is this time, no team was mathematically eliminated by Event 3. The Jungle Jumpers were in 2022.
Yeah.
Like, they were fine this time, but last year, they were done before the thing was over.
Also, yeah, Momokai points out, jumpers miss out by 2 points per tradition.
Yes.
Yeah, 2020 was the tiebreaker from leap
What?
jumping up the
Whoa, whoa,
funnels.
whoa, Pesky, hold on a second. Madman, a bandwagon fan for the Indigo Stars? Are you kidding me? I was the one that started the bandwagon.
We rolling on this bandwagon. I need to turn on the lights real quick. The Pacific Northwest finally got the memo that it is
It is now late.
it is late and it is October and I am orange. Maybe the camera gods know something I don't by having my white balance all messed up, that I am orange.
Right.
Orange inside and out. It's not jaundice. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe this is the year of orange, you know, it's autumn, there's pumpkins everywhere. So here goes. Maybe that's a fruit circuit team. We have the 3 good fruit circuit teams.
Hey, there you go. Not bad.
And like limers, you reap what you sow. Remember back during that draw round, they went right down that funnel.
They were like, you know what? I want to be in Group A. I want to break the record of one of these good fruit circuit teams. And yeah, just like everything else the Limers have done, they've come up short.
Oh man.
It's just, you go through this every year. You root for the Limers. And what else should you expect at this point?
If you root for the Limers, you do it to yourself. The Limers are just not that team. I remember that I put the predictions in the predictions chat. It's very funny that a lot of marble-based predictions are in the ratings and rankings channel and not the predictions channel, which I'm trying.
I didn't peruse those. Was that the? Are you talking about like they're making predictions for who's going to finish where? Like now that they have the qualified teams.
Well, I think they might be doing those. Now it's just the last minute qualification predictions. So
okay, gotcha.
So here we go. Beautiful high res.
Yeah.
Green Ducks at the top. Wow.
Oof.
Ducks. Oh my god, I am batting.
You picked
below
the Jumpers?
I cursed them or uncursed them, and then I recursed them by uncursing them.
What did you do?
Nothing makes sense anymore. The Pinkies are reigning champions, and they might go back to back. Because you have to remember with Team Galactic, I said that they would miss out on qualifying, but that's only because I listed off the Limers twice. So I had to put in a team that could have missed out reasonably, and they were the team because they had missed it the year before. And then, wow, not only do they qualify, they almost win the whole shebang-a-bang.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe the Jumpers do that, because the only reason I put the Jumpers in this previous video was because I put the Solar Flares in. And the Solar Flares, I forgot, were already auto-relegated. Because I always
The Solar Flares are the Solar Flares.
I always forget the Solar Flares.
I do not blame you.
I picked the Chocolatiers. I did pick the Chocolatiers.
You picked the Minties as well.
Yeah, Minties.
The other ones aged fairly well. You got 4 in Group B, and I think you got 4 in Group A.
I got Rangers, Mellow Yellow, Momo.
8 out of 12.
8 out of 12. I mean, that's better than Shaq free throws. So like
let me see. Meanwhile, what did I do? I did Ducks, Orangers, Mellow Yellow, Momo, Snowball, Stars. Hey, I almost went 6 for 6.
That's pretty solid. Yeah.
So I thought Stars would do better.
Oh
They
yeah.
did not.
I think everyone
And then
thought
in
that
the
Stars
in
would do
Group
better.
B, I absolutely wet the bed. Savage Speeders, I did say. Primary, I said they didn't do it. Rojo Rollers, they did make it. Thunderbolts, they did make it. Razzies, they did make it, and Chocolatiers, they did not. So I got 9 out of 12. Nice, not bad.
Yo, so I just rolling with the whole, jumpers thing and stars thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. No, this other one, this other tier list is absolutely bad. It is so bad.
What did you do?
Group A,
Group A
shoe in. Group B, not a chance.
Oh,
Play.
wow.
We gotta play that.
You gotta
entry
back.
of the
You gotta
entry of the
just,
gladiators.
just yeah.
Oh,
you
and
need
then
to,
Group
like,
A, not a
go.
chance. Both the not a chances. They've been reading their press clippings. They're like, this Dino guy. Let's just actually do
We gotta
well.
show him up.
You know that one thing we haven't been doing for the entire time that we've been competing? Let's do
Literally
that.
8 years. 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, let's do that. 8 years for both those teams.
Let's do that thing that we should have been doing way back yonder.
Yeah.
Because I had this. And
yeah, you
it
might want to
opens to the reset.
Yeah. Oh, I think you. Well, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
So
I think you might just have to. Edit that old quality prediction and be like, I was right all along.
Oh yeah.
I knew
yes.
the snowballs would make it. Oh,
yes.
You got to doctor it, Dino. You got to doctor it.
4th through something. I put this Google Translate extension on now. It wants to translate everything wherever I go.
Do 4 through 7, I think.
4 through 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8, 9,
10, 11, and then 12, 13. Well, I don't know. That's up to you. I think 8 through 11 is good, and then. Oh, okay, that works too.
8 through 60. That's a bit.
Bit much.
Bit much.
That works. I like that.
All right. So.
What do we got?
What do we got? I am not confident in anything about anything.
Neither am I. My goodness, I have no idea. I gotta run through my head. Who the heck qualified? Who are these teams?
Who are you people?
The Rojo Rollers made it.
They made it. That shocked me. First time we have the Bees and the Rollers in the same Marble League at the same time.
True.
It is
Very
happening.
true.
Oh man, I am not excited about anything.
I'm gonna let you cook for this because it is your it's your stream, your predictions.
I am going to burn down the kitchen with this.
I will offer my opinion where needed, but like not. Yeah.
Oh, we need an orange.
You need one more, yeah,
orange.
For the barely get out of relegation zone.
Orange. I should. This relegation should just be skull emoji. Okay, so this is gonna be 13th through 16th because that's all that really matters. So it's gonna be a bit jumbled. And so then we have 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. So the middle one is the one with 5 in it.
Yeah.
I can do.
Yeah, it's okay. I can work with it.
I
can work with it.
Oh,
we just have to
on
count,
top.
chat. I know. We have to count.
T Momo on top. Oh man. Oh man.
What are we thinking?
I'm thinking so many things. I'm thinking if I put the Ducks, this is a place the Ducks have never been. Although they did really have a shaky 2020. Everyone forgets that they were extremely
Yeah,
shaky.
they were part of who I call the dumpster divers.
But this is a place they've never been before.
Uncharted. No, they've never found themselves in such a low, like, they're fighting for the chance to maintain their pretty big fan base. Is that if they get relegated,
Yeah.
that is huge,
Oh no, it's huge
for them.
It's huge. It was same
It's
with the
unbelievably huge.
It was same with the Hazers last year. The amount of jinxing.
It's exactly what happened. Is
the
that
amount
now
of
we don't get
jinxing
to.
I did to the Hazers. So bad.
Oh
Right?
man.
All right. So I don't want to just like, oh yeah, they're a shoo-in because I already did that, and it turns out they're a shoe
What
out.
happened?
So on playing it safe, I am putting the Green Ducks relegated.
No way.
To play it safe because I'm like, oh yeah, Hazers, you gotta do well, do well. Oh, the Pinkies are historically bad at balancing. Boom, new record in balancing.
420.
420, smoke 'em. That Dion special, but. And then they go into the showdown. Hazers, they're gonna run it back. Oh, look at this triathlon. They're doing it. Misty drops down 6 spots.
Captain choke.
And then that kicks them into the relegation. Not doing that again, Madman. I am learning from my own mistakes because
I understand. I disagree, but I understand.
It may come as a shock, but my mistakes in predictions are plentiful. So I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't. First of all, if you're right, people will think you're a prophet.
Exactly.
If you are wrong, you have nothing to lose because your qualifier tier list was, let's just say, it wasn't as good as we would hope. So I mean,
my qualifier
it might just be par for the
prediction was
course.
ass cheeks. It was booty. It was doo doo. It was bad. Did you peep the thumbnail?
Yes, I did see the thumbnail.
Yeah, it is my predictions.
It is your predictions.
It is my
that was
predictions. Good. Also, I found this absolute beauty while combing through the images of looking for a bee statue. This could be yours. Only $20. I gotta do it, man. You know what $20 could also get you? A nice
maid dress?
Thesaurus Dinosaurus t-shirt on Redbubble.
Hey, there you go.
Oh no, maid dress was $6, and I was sort of affronted that it was 6 and not 3.
That's cheap.
No, because it was advertised as 3, but that was for the extra small, extra thin, and I don't need these. I don't know these sizes at all. So I played it safe. Went with the extra large, extra thick, because I am going down on a donut right now. So like,
yeah,
it put on an extra $3 for that purchase. So we have, oh man, I can't even with this. I know I should.
This is so intimidating.
God, let's just go for Cobalts. Also, it's worth noting, and I actually didn't put this down on my minutes. It is worth noting that the Cobalts went back-to-back in the showdown, couldn't even qualify once, and then Team Plasma wins, first opportunity, how you doing, keep it moving, they qualify. It's that easy.
Qualified first in their group.
Plasma. It's that easy. Like, absolutely.
So, it's not a... it's not a... I said in when I did the showdown recap, I said winning the showdown means nothing because we've seen that from past
Yeah.
events when the Cobalts went 2 for 2 and then missed.
2 for 2.
But Team Plasma just did it. They're just like, hey, watch this. So it really is just, I hate saying this, but it's a skill issue. It's a skill issue.
A skill issue.
Wow.
Skill issue. Not but Royal, but Cerulean Marbula won. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
I am.
We have got it's a crazy season already. It's a crazy league already. We are not even in it yet.
There's no way. There is no way anything I do ages well. I'm literally, because I really want to focus more on the bingo. I might just throw. I'm literally gonna throw darts at the wall, see what sticks. I know O Rangers, the Fruit Circuit team should win. I know I've been spamming the Momo 23 champs, and everyone's been spamming the Limers. I'm gonna put Limers. This is not the year for green teams. I might just have an all green relegation.
Oh no!
Serves them.
Jumpers, ducks,
serves them.
Limers,
Minty. Serves them.
Who's the next thing? The next thing closest to green, I would say, is the sliders.
No,
the Minty. Sorry, Minties.
We're gonna do
I
it
didn't even
this
see
way.
that. Yeah, Minties.
We're gonna do this. Maybe we get the because we get the whole green teams got bit. Not Team Momo. Team Momo only green team in this. Let's do it. Let's do.
There you go.
Momo
we go into the league.
Momo. Oh, this poor chair. I am so glad this was a hand-me-down already because these armrests have been done to death spamming the Momo chants because Momo 2023 champs incoming. And then, you know what? Even their odd year, let's just round it out. Let's just round out the podium with the other two Fruit Circuit teams.
Really?
Let's do it.
I would have put Mellow Yellow either third or I'd say Mellow Yellow either third or fourth.
No, I'm because they have first, second, third.
Oh, true. 13th, 14th, 15th.
14. Wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
1, 2, 3, 4. 13,
13th, 14th, 15th. So this is a year they're getting 16th. Because they're working from the outside.
They had a poor last year too. They had a poor year last year.
Yeah, and when they went 13th and then 14th, those were back-to-back years. So it wasn't just an
so you're playing 4D chess. I was just thinking back and forth. Okay.
Yeah, we cook it. Yeah, because I remember it wasn't a clean back and forth. I think they went I think it was 14th and then 15th. And then they run it. They
third, 15th, 4th, 14th, win, and what am I missing?
13th.
13th.
Yeah.
13th in 2022.
Yeah, so this is so they're going 16th this year.
Sounds about right.
Stars got to get their revenge on Balls of Chaos somehow. I think that's just gonna happen in the middle of everything. Yeah, maybe Blackjacks can go back to back. Silvers. Why not? Why not? We're spitballing here.
There we go. Okay, I'm back. Looks like my internet took a tank. Took a nosedive. Okay, I'll probably leave your screen share so you don't have to do that anymore. I'll just take a look at your stream so I can save my own bandwidth.
That is very fair. How about the Hazer's Country Let's Ride?
It's not my. I am very biased. It is not my. Not my place to rank them, but even then, I feel like they'll do. I feel like they'll do decent. I feel like they'll take like 9th.
Yeah, I mean it ain't easy.
They'll do enough to. they'll do enough to not they'll do enough to not get relegated.
Yeah,
but
and that's my
I still
thoughts.
feel like it's going to be pretty unexciting for the Hazers.
Oh man. All right.
I just saw you put the Indigo Stars at 4th. That sucks.
They gotta beat the Balls of Chaos.
They need
And-
to, but also
and it
they
might
need
not
to
be
medal
fourth
in order
for
to get
now.
in Marbula 1. There's no other reason. There's no other way.
Oh no, they have a vendetta. They have a vendetta.
They are.
No, this is gonna
Okay.
be the excuse. This is gonna be the excuse that the Indigo Stars didn't medal. They didn't qualify. Then they didn't medal in the showdown, so they can't be in Marbula 1 Season 5. And then they put the Jumpers, Limers, and Minties in.
Oh God, no.
Cause heck 'em, heck the Stars.
Oh,
Direct quote from
I will stop.
whoever
I will stop
runs
watching.
J-
I will stop watching.
If they put like the most undesirable teams in.
If they throw the Jumpers in before the Stars, I will never watch another Marbula 1 video.
9. That'll be the reaction.
Oh.
Jumpers in, not the Stars. 9. Oceanics are a team that exists. Yeah,
Oh yeah, right.
They're there.
Forgot about them.
Chocolatiers. They're there. We already have.
We haven't talked too much about roster changes with the Oceanics. I mean, I know you did a full thing on the draw, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Does it really help that they have a new coach this time around?
No.
I'd say no. I'd say no.
No.
They're gonna be the
They
same
are-
old Oceanics. They're the Tide Pods. We know this.
You know who I compared the Oceanics to in like NFL in a 1-to-1 correlation, matching one Marble League team with one NFL team?
What?
The Oceanics are the Chicago Bears.
Very, very true.
It is so.
The one of, if not the funniest image from last Marble League was in the showdown where the Oceanics won their heat in the whatever Triple Crown it was, and it showed a half-filled Oceanics fan section.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just to rub it in.
Man.
One of my favorite images from last year.
Oh.
Like, oh, they did well. Nobody's watching.
Not like this moment right here is thanks to the Oceanics. My first roast video was the Oceanics having the host curse, the Oceanics storming the podium.
History.
Beautiful. Speaking of history, Rojo Rollers in the league with the Bees. They took that
14th.
the last time 14th.
14th.
That's rather
14th.
generous. I'm
You think so? With a new coach, they'll do well in at least one event.
Yeah, they're gonna get their medal and never again.
And be done. They're just like, we did what we wanted. We'll see y'all in 2 years.
How about the
14th.
Bees? They're looking pretty solid last year. Host curse, schmost curse.
They looked solid last year. They look okay from the friendly, what little we saw of it. They put it all together pretty much in the friendly round. They were training pretty hard.
I'm gonna put them at about
in the same vein, the Oceanics won the 2019 friendly. So do with that what you will.
Oh yeah, and then in the same vein, the Midnight Wisps and Chocolatiers won their won their groups last year.
Heats, yeah, their groups. Yeah.
So it doesn't mean anything about anything.
Yeah. From what I've seen, they look okay. I'd say they get either 4th or 5th. Maybe 6th if like there's a really big battle for the top. Like if there's a big split. I don't think the Bumblebees are going to be title contenders, but they're going to be top of the mid pack.
Snowballs in the league.
Finally! Took forever.
Basement. Happened
Yeah.
with the Rojo Rollers. Qualify for the first time. because they hitting with the big boys now, and
Yep.
they weren't good in the ones they were in, and when they
Except
aren't.
for 18. 18 was okay, but that is so far from where we are now. It's a new
Yeah.
roster. It's a new format. It's a new everything. I don't expect them to do well. I'm happy they're there, but I think they're there to have fun.
How about the Pinkies?
Ooh,
Reigning
will
champs.
they bounce back? Or will not bounce back? Will they keep their momentum, or will they fall off and be the Pinkies of old? Because we've seen both their halves recently.
Yeah.
And my hypothetical $10 is on 12th.
12th. Okay, I'm putting them at 8. I'm having them be the bottom of the top half.
Bottom of the top. That makes sense. That's fine. I still think they're going to be a little lower than that, but that is fine.
God, then we still have the other podium finishers. Shining Shawarma and Team Galactic.
Oh, true.
5th. Galactic 5th. Come on. You can't not.
No.
You can't not.
I just left the call.
That's hilarious. I thought that was for comedic effect.
No, it was.
Oh, okay, thank God, because that was hilarious. That is the only response to that.
Will not tolerate this.
That is the only response.
I will not. Absolutely not.
Well, I absolutely will. We stand a good 5th. That's going on the bingo. It's got.
You are a sad man. Not a madman, a sad man. Whatever. Go. Just keep going. Whatever. Go. Just do it. Fine. Whatever, man. Whatever.
I am not sad, in fact, because the Rangers did, in fact, qualify.
Good. Yeah. Honestly, for the amount of teams, for the amount of fans that had a lot of anguish over this year's qualifiers, I feel pity on the ones that missed, and I am also very fortunate to be of the group that did not have to worry about it. So, I mean, I can't say I feel your pain because I wasn't on that train, but like, I sympathize with you at least.
I think Swarm's going.
Oh, look at you!
Gonna drop a bit.
Never mind. Never mind.
Fun is canceled. Fun is canceled. 4th place curse. More place. Schmorse. Rhyming schemes are hard, especially if the rhyme starts in SCHM. Kind of hard to.
Schmorth. That's a fun word.
Schmorth. Plasma. Nah. Savage Speed has got to be in top half. Maybe.
Momoakai comment says, "Can we get that Cobalt Stars primary podium in the showdown?" What do you think? Should that be our maid dress this year?
The goal. What would that be? Strawberries.
Oh God.
Star Balt.
The Indico Marys.
Indico Mary.
Indico Mary podium. Mary. Mary. Indico Mary.
Well, I'm gonna have to plan out my month because I do have my calendar up. Needs to be pinned up on the wall so I can just look up. But Halloween is funnels, and I have my maid dress shipping.
Ooh,
maid shipping.
Is that so?
Prim reference.
Is that so?
So I think I know what I'm wearing for that stream. is the
I cannot wait.
is the thing. Um, speaking of, yeah, in Indy Como Mary is the blessed podium. Indico. Sure.
Indico
That
Mary.
actually sounds rather promising. Less so than the Blackjacks repeating. Wolf.
Why'd you put the Blackjack second? Thanks.
I mean, where else? Back to back silvers might as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I just the only thing is that I'm like probably 10 seconds behind, just because I'm not
Okay.
watching your stream anymore. I'm watching
That's
live.
fair.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. I'm looking
I
on
know
as much as I
we
can.
spitball solar flares. I forgot the solar flares exist. I wonder how they're coping. Their Twitter is on fire.
Oh, could you imagine?
This
Okay.
is 4, 5, 6. Put the rockets. I forget where.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah.
Who's who?
I can get behind that. Players 6 is not a tall order, and it's not very out of the way.
Wispy's made it.
They've gotta do something, right? Solarfest have to do something.
They gotta do something, man. Maybe even
the Wisps made it.
If this is just one medal and then nothing else.
Wisps are continuing their decline. Well, not decline. They can't go much further down.
Actually,
but they are continuing to be the class of the basement.
Let me cook. All I need is Indigo Stars to get revenge on the Balls of Chaos. And then the Solar Flares can just be in the basement. Bolts are back in the lead. And I guess they're going mid because they have everything else filled out. Rockets gonna be in the 7th spot.
Makes sense.
And then we have dead last. We have 8th, 9th, 10th.
Ooh, wow.
Or no, we have 12. Yeah. So we have dead last, 15th,
11, 12.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
okay.
Right. Yeah, we do have dead last 11, 12. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, might as well. Recency bias, go Burr.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, yeah, back-to-back 15ths for the Wisps. Might as well.
Cats end up placing 12th instead of 11th this time.
Congrats.
Yeah, Cats are gonna do great again in like the first 12 events, and then just absolutely bomb. Like not even I'm trying to think of a really good reference here. Like, do you know how? Like, what would be worse? Would it be worse to go into a very important test knowing you're going to do badly? Or would it be worse going in thinking you're doing great and then finish it crying? I think the Cats are going to finish the league crying.
The crying cat's eyes?
The crying cat's eyes. Crazy Cat's cry.
All right. We got the bingo left. We've been on
Here we go.
For 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I need a break. So, I still have that cut to black. So I am going to queue up that one ad. Or do I? Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with that one ad, and then
do it.
Go to the bathroom, refill on my water, be back in a couple minutes, and then we'll finish out with this bingo. All right. It's October, which means spoopy season is upon us. And what better way to celebrate than with some nice new merch over on Redbubble? If you recall last year, I made a video going over the best monsters from mythology, folklore, and urban legends, as well as dressing up as them. Now you can put them anywhere with our stickers and pins. We have Frankenstein, Dracula, Mothman, a spoopy ghost, and new for this year, Pungin. If you can't choose between them, we have designs with all 5 for shirts, hoodies, even coasters. Of course, there is one final design for this Halloween, and that is my costume for this year. I really wanted to go as the pumpkin, but a lot more people would like this, so let me just dip behind the screen real quick and there we go. Maid Kurt. Available on Redbubble. Do I really have to say it? I will pay you triple if you say it. Ooh woo. Oh, God, I hated that. Get Maid Kurt and all the other Halloween designs before they disappear November 1st. And while you're there, check out the other designs and other products we have year-round. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to change out of this and pray that I forget that any of this ever happened. That was perfect timing. I don't believe we have Madman back yet.
I am back, in fact. Hello.
Perfect timing on all fronts.
Yeah, I didn't leave, so.
Oh, okay.
I was just waiting on you. Yeah, something that just a thing on my end, might just be my end, but I have to turn my computer volume up very high in order to hear your stream compared to other videos that I watch. So just some little feedback. Nothing too big, just
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always playing DJ, just all the different knobs on the mixer and on this mixer.
Right.
So we need wherever. I hope I didn't hit anything weird, because I just realized I was not on the text dock. I don't think Shift T does anything. So that's good. Yeah, Dino made for the free space. There we go.
Dino made for
there we
that
go.
is
That's
cooking. Excellent.
That's
excellent.
Cooking. Oh no, there we go again. Okay, gotta make sure. Tab Best ML 2023 bingo. and you already know it has to be some of that Comic Sans. I'll just make it this color. Call it good. Oh, that's already
really
great. Already better than last year's.
That's incredible.
Already we are cooking.
We're getting some good ideas now.
Yes. So
bingo idea: a green team gets relegated. Okay.
I mean,
that's a decent square.
That is very likely. But not the most likely. So yeah, I like that.
Not like it's not a shoe-in, as you like to say.
I think I'm gonna stop saying that. I think there are certain things.
I would not blame you, honestly.
I think there are certain things that need not be said. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I don't remember how I organized everything last year, but I know like there's like green duck stuff or like duck stuff here or something, or 5th here. So I'm gonna move everything, sort of swap it so I don't end up remaking the same thing twice. Yeah, let's have that on a corner. Green team relegated. Don't know who. Couldn't be Momo because they are a green team distinctly not in the showdown. Go into the league.
Let's see.
Organize that.
Okay, that was just funny. Bingo idea. Duck becomes Greg's commentary partner. That one's pretty good. It's not gonna happen, but
what do you think, Ducky? Whack, whack. Oh man, okay.
It's the one thing I really do ship in the Marble League is Greg and that duck statue. I hope he got to keep it. I hope they shipped it over to him.
It is still in the Netherlands.
Oh no!
In a closet
we're gonna
in their warehouse.
We're gonna fly Greg out, and we're gonna get him to pick it up and bring it home.
For real, cause Jim's told me a few times, cause I'm always like, hey, can I have the duck? I will literally pay for shipping, because I will ship that duck across the Atlantic Ocean, as hard as I ship that duck with Greg, and. And he's just like, yeah, it's not my call.
Not your decision.
Not my duck statue. And I'm like, yeah, but it could be. And I mean, we do the address is public. I don't know. Don't really want to call for some B&E getting a duck statue out of the Netherlands. Bingo idea, Streakers. Streaker is always a classic. Just cause
that is a good bit. Yeah, that is good.
I don't think we had one last year. I feel like there was, but
oh god, was there? I watched 2021 just recently and I knew there was one there. I don't think there was one this time.
There was one tournament that was like, wow. The Marble Security put in work.
They did decently.
They eaten their veggies.
Let's see. What's another good one that I've seen up here? We have
40.
A team member. And I think this might mean coach too. A team member or staff member gets fired mid-league.
Bro, no way they're gonna fire a member. Oh yeah, like an athlete.
I just say a Marble gets fired. Something like that.
Okay, yeah. Marble staff gets fired. Yeah, that's always nice.
A lot of sad quacks in the booth.
A lot of side quacks. Gonna have Streaker on this side. Why is it italicized? Don't want italicized.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'll keep that one in mind. I'll let you catch up and then I'll tell you the ones I've seen so far.
I do see the Hazers do better than 16th in block pushing.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, but it has to be...
It has to be in the showdown.
It has to be in the showdown.
And is it in the main tournament?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's the tug of war, which is sort of
it's reverse block pushing. It's reverse jousting, I think.
I don't know.
Wow. Okay,
it's still
maybe that one won't
jousting
work
with
for this
block
year.
Pushing. Yeah, so maybe that won't work.
Will we not be able to celebrate International Laugh at the Hazers Day this year?
It's been canceled. See, damn speeders. They canceled fun. They canceled International Laugh at Hazers Day. Actually,
we're not gonna have International Laugh at the Hazers Day.
I do need.
Wait, block pushing is block pushing event 4? Is it actually?
Oh,
Am I just blind?
I don't memorize these.
Am I
lists.
completely blind? I know I have the event somewhere. Where the heck is it?
I'm on their Twitter. Where is it at?
Oh yeah, I'm blind. It's event 4.
Event 4.
Okay, so yes, we could have that one we could have that one as a square.
Manny Des. That's weird. Because I remember seeing it on the Marble League Twitter, and I'm looking back and it's not there.
Completely just glazed over that one.
I know.
Block pushing's one of my favorite events for obvious reasons.
We gotta go back to. Oh yes. Oh yeah. we gotta comb through that video of Dion jumping off a plane to get the schedule.
I've got them right here. I can send them to you if you want.
Yes, please.
So we don't have to do that again if you don't want to. All right, I got you.
Hazers.
I was smart. I grabbed a fairly high res photo of them.
Oh, nice.
There you go. We get to see October 31st in its full glory.
Oh, that is. Oh no, 24th is block pushing, but the 31st.
31st. October 31st, everybody.
Do you remember?
Funnel endurance.
The 31st of October. Then a couple of days later is October 2nd.
October 2nd.
So let's do the time warp again. Oh yeah, block pushing is event 4. That is funny.
Yeah. I cannot believe we both nope, it's gone. We're out of here.
So I guess I better get knowledge if that is on or not.
Well, if it's not in the showdown, then we know that square cannot be crossed off, because if they can't compete, then there's no way they can get better than 16th. So you have to bank on two different things. You have to bank on the Hazers doing slightly better than normal, and you have to bank on there actually being a block pushing in showdown.
I know. That is
you
never
have a showdown without block pushing anymore. It'd be so barren.
You gotta have the block pushing go where the Hazers go.
It's so true though. You just have to. I like block pushing. I like grabbing stats from it. Stuff like that. Ooh, well, I wonder. Let's see. What's a good one here? Oh, you can't forget some of your guaranteed squares.
Yeah, I know. Greg's penultimate over here. I think I'll have it. Yeah, I'm gonna be right at the top.
Let's see. Thunderbolts win a gold. Thunderbolts win a gold.
Thunderbolts win a. Yeah, because they're the
ones
now.
that do not have one. Longest drought. 2017.
Yeah. Pesky would know. Yeah, because they've been bad forever.
A while, and also good question mark in 2021. Just allergic to the podium.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So, there's one anything about hooliganism. So I think that the streaker should be the catch-all.
Streaker kind of.
So streaker slash
fight.
Oh yeah,
right.
Fan
streaker
invasion.
Fan
fan
there you go.
Invasion slash fight is that encompassing one.
That's a good one. Yeah. That we know kind of just as a collective community what would make that space.
Yeah, let's I know I had Marble injury over here for like Marbula 1, I think. I'm gonna put that
bingo
here.
idea turtle sliders. Oh no, okay. Turtle sliders relegated bingo idea?
I mean dash almost a
we already have a something team relegated.
Yeah, green team relegated.
So maybe don't double up on that, but it's a good idea. What was the other one I saw? Oh yeah, Thunderbolts win a gold.
Bolts get a gold. Where's that one going? I don't want to put it as a cornerstone because we have all 5 rows, all 5 columns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that here then. Oh, and Team Galact 5th, gotta be another one.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just act like we'll act like I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Just continue. Continue, please.
Yeah. Then we can go. Yeah.
Is it fifth in an event or 5th overall?
Either or.
Either or. Okay.
Yeah.
A 5th in general. See, I would do the one Bumblebees. Bumblebees come 16th in Honeydome. Bumblebees. The old remember Bumble.
Recipe.
But
Recipe.
Bumble has always been very good in the Honeydome, so it would be very interesting to see that happen. It would be a shock. Track slash event delay due to bees. These aren't bad. Let me see if I can think of one.
That might actually happen.
Might.
Let
me think of what.
Yeah, no, that could happen.
There's only one water event. It's the triathlon this year.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Bees don't like water.
Jinx.
Let's see.
Event
these are tough.
Delay.
I always struggled making bingos.
Due to bees. Oh bother. Due to bees. How small do I gotta get this? Oh no, that's pretty. Alright.
Delay due to bees.
Relegated team wins showdown. That's a good one.
I like that. So, Cobalts, Flares, Oceanics, or Hazers. That is not bad.
That is solid. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Gonna put this side's a bit empty.
Something about records. Something about Marble League records.
New lowest point total. The
new worst season.
The Balls of Chaos had to try.
They just you know what? I theorized this in my Tank Bowl video. I theorized that the Balls of Chaos said, "We're getting 16th. Let's get it in style."
Yeah.
That is the only conceivable explanation to why Clutter just dove for the side of the elimination race and was like, I'm gonna chill out right here.
Man. This middle's looking empty.
Yeah, middle's looking... We got the edges pretty well.
Greg flirts with the queen bee. Never. His heart is for the duck.
It is heresy. What would it... Something about like a marble... How many Marble League records do you think are going to get broken this year? 3?
Yeah, what was the line that hit during the Marble League, or the Marbula 1? I said, oh, it was plus 6.5.
Right.
Plus 6.5 teams, and 7 teams were in the final. So last year we only had 4 teams in contention. Um, someone got barbecue going. I'ma put that in one where it doesn't have a whole lot. I'm gonna put that in this one. I'm gonna
So
put
the line be 4.5, 4.5.
I'm a well, cause 2021 we had 11 teams in contention.
But that is an outlier of a year. We had, what was it? I think 4 in 2018, 3 in 2019,
So
3 in 2020.
I'll go 5.5 for the
Yeah,
line.
5.5's okay. Let's see. Ooh, that's a decent one. Marble League record gets broken twice in a row.
Yeah,
twice in a single event.
Yeah, twice in an event. That's the one I was thinking of, because
I like that one.
That one's very possible.
I like it. I like it. It's happened honestly many times before, but yeah, I like it.
I almost fell out of my chair. We're good though. We're fine.
Don't do that.
We're good. I did not.
All right. Yeah, because I remember like 2020, one of those events they had like record every heat. Because I think that's when they fixed up the 5M ramp.
The sprint track was different in 2020. Yeah. No, it wasn't different from. I think they changed the sprint track in 2021, but I think they heightened the ramp in 2020.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's interesting. I did when I was in physics, I knew how to do it. I no longer know how to do that. So I lost all of that.
JMR shouts out me, or I shout out
Dino.
JMR. I mean, that isn't the most like JMR shows up into my chat from time to time.
All the time.
The only reason they aren't in it now is because it's like midnight.
It's late.
They're +8. Yeah, midnight. Bingo idea, literally anything to do with the Kumos.
Well, we already got that one. Marble name gets misspelled. We already got that one.
Marble name gets misspelled.
That is too easy. Savage Speeders don't podium. As in,
that's encouraging them. Or like, no, don't podium ever. Not podium once.
Don't podium ever. No medals.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Because
I don't think that's gonna happen.
5-meter relay exists.
The hurdles
sprints exist. Hurdles exist.
Like the fact that the speeders have won it, was it 5 times out of their last 6, and it's not medal. It's 1. They're gonna at least medal. That's what you'd expect.
I think every team medals is a good one.
Every team medals. I think we had that last year.
Yeah, some of them are, safe bets.
Yeah.
But
none of the fruit circuit teams podium. Yeah. It's all right, but see if I can think of something here.
There was
trying to think of like some obscure, something more obscure.
I know the one of that did me well in the sand rally. I'm gonna put that one here, where someone who takes first in an event, next event they take 16th, or someone who took 16th in an event.
Or 16th the first. Right?
One. Let's get this one thing.
That's happened both the past No, it hasn't. Not the second. It was 2021 that had happened.
Yeah.
Both of them happened in 2 events. Again, my poor Indigo Stars.
Go,
Not
go,
mine, but...
Indigo. Raspberry. Go, go, Indigo. Raspberry. Okay, I'm gonna...
Once? You know what? Keep it, because that's
I know, it didn't...
That is a nod.
I was gonna remove them because they didn't fit, but I can just take out the space because I don't need it. I don't need space, need the one. It's the 1th of the month.
Once, tooth, and threeth.
Forced. Indigo is not a color, and I will die on this hill.
It literally is the obscure color of the rainbow. If it is circulating on the internet as a color...
Yeah.
Interesting. I like 16th.
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 I mean, something topical. Stars do better than BOC.
Yeah, that's good.
That'll go... oh man. Because the showdown's going to be the last video. And I'm going to have to wait...
you have to wait that whole time.
God, imagine this.
Put it somewhere that... Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to wait.
Put it somewhere that it is... Yeah. Not in the way.
Yeah, outscore.
MVM isn't on the overall podium. That's happened multiple times now. That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
MVM not on the overall podium. That was Misty and Mallard.
Yeah.
Neither of them were on the overall podium. What was it? Minty Fresh was. Before that was it was 29. I don't know who the marble was for 2019.
They only started MVM in 2020.
I know, but there was still probably a...
They do have
like a,
lists.
You know,
yeah.
A post Marble League award for... I don't know what it was. I don't know who it was, though. I bet somebody knows. Oh, wait. I just realized. Team Plasma is the only expansion team to make it. Well, okay.
Congratulations, Plasma.
You're bringing up the newbies.
And that surprises me none.
You are the only legitimate one.
Yeah, it's a fact that surprises me none.
The only one that had any hope whatsoever going into this.
There's a good one. There's a good one. Rollers and Bumblebee's podium in the same event. Because we've never seen them.
True.
At the same time.
On a podium together.
Because they're never in the same place at the same time. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's going to be a corner. I'm going to do it. Oh, well.
Rollers and bees.
Maybe not a corner because it is connected to the... I don't want to connect it to the start. I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it here.
Ooh, I got one. Solar Flare's medal in the showdown.
Have they never medaled?
No, they have. They've medaled I think once, maybe twice. But Solar Flare's medal in the showdown.
I'm gonna space. Squeeze. Oh, that just barely squeezes. Stars podium. I should I should put the caveat. Yeah. Should I have it both? No, because it's only 8 events. I'm just gonna have every team medals.
Yeah, I think every team medals is going to be.
Okay, Flares have podium both times. Or
Flares podium.
And triathlon.
Flares medal in an event, and I think it's either once or twice they've done it. They medaled once in both showdowns. Okay, thank you, Josh.
Yeah, new team gets on the final podium. Literally only plasma.
Yeah, or new team as in team that has never podiumed before. It's not a bad idea.
Who's never... Have all the teams podiumed currently?
No, Momo's never... Well, except the showdown, but... Main league podiums? No, I think there are still some vacancies.
A new team on the overall podium.
As a new team, a team that has never podiumed before in the main league is on the podium.
Now that's a corner.
Who would that be? Who would that be?
I mean, Momo hasn't.
Momo hasn't in the main league. Yeah. So, Stars haven't, but they're not in it, so that doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, I'm going through my teams now. I'm gonna take a look at the wiki and go through my teams. Let's see, teams. We've got Bumblebees have never been on an overall podium.
Wow.
Cat's Eyes have never been on an overall podium in the main.
Overall, forgot. Yeah, overall podium. No, all this is checking out. But the fact that the Minties and the Glaciers have, and the Hazers and the Oceanics. I mean, Hazers doesn't surprise me because that's the Hazers. It's just sad with what is happening now to them. That's right.
What else has gotten here? Rockets, no. No. Rollers have never been on a overall podium.
Oh, yeah, they've never even smelled an overall
Sniffed
podium.
It. Snowballs, no. It's like, yeah, obviously not plasma either. So bolts have way back. So yeah. I think it's like how many was that? How many did I say? 1, 2. Shoot, I think it's 5.
So we have hurdles, sprint, and relay. Because that's a triple crown.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like speeders triple crown.
Ooh, gosh, that's a hard space.
It would.
We have hurdles, sprint, and relay. I think they're gonna get all 3.
They do got the zoomies though.
They do indeed.
A single team podiums 3 times in a row.
Podiums 3 times in a row.
That isn't the most impossible. 3 golds in a row would be something else. But Shining Swarm
we've seen it a few times. Seen it a few times. Minties have done it before. Speeders have done it before. Rangers have done it before.
Play.
Maybe the Speeders haven't done it. I know the Rangers have. I know the Minties have. A couple teams have, but it's possible. It's not a bad one.
Blue Eye wins an individual podium. What would they even put Blue Eye in? If you're the Cats. Not triathlon again. Can't do that.
You can. If you wanna make some teams real mad, you can.
Man. 1 in 560 on a 3 podiums in a row is actually pretty convincing. That is pretty good. DQ.
Let's see,
yeah, let's do a DQ. That's a good one. Marlb.
I think it's a little bit more than that. Because you have 3 spots for a podium.
Yeah.
Or 3 spots for a medal out of 16 teams. That's 3/16ths, and it happens independently 3 separate times. So to do it 3 times in a row, I think it would be 0.006.
Yeah.
Oh well, it doesn't. It's not too bad.
1, 2. So
It's unlikely.
Percent chance.
Oh, okay. 1 in 5/60 for fruit circuit. Okay.
Oh.
3 podiums in a row is 27 divided by 40/96. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense, and that's about 0.6%, 0.7%.
Can I just really quick interject that this stream has been going amazing? It's been 3 hours. We have 54 people. 56
We were over 100 for a long time.
We were over 100 for like the good majority of it. This has been great, and 900 views on the stream.
I'll be rewatching it later.
This has been successful. I'll say.
Yeah.
Ooh, photo finish. This one is photo finish. 16th event to determine the league. I think that's a bit far-fetched.
That's a bit much. But
especially for the fact that it's a marathon, you're not going to get close. But maybe like...
Photo finish happens fairly often.
Yeah, photo finish...
Just like a single photo finish is not that far out.
No, but like photo finish to determine a winner, I think is a good one.
Ooh. As like a photo finish to determine a gold medalist.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Photo finish
and
to
I mean,
determine gold medalist.
If a photo finish determines gold, then like, holy cow, that is what you want.
Yeah, those are fun. I still think one of my favorite moments, even though Team Galactic was on the losing end of it, one of my favorite moments was when Team Momo passed them right at the end of the 2020 triathlon. Oh, yeah. That was such a cool moment.
Team Momo mentioned.
Yeah. Let's see.
Queen Bee is shown in over half the events. Queen Bee in every event. I mean,
Queen Bee is going to be in every event.
Queen Bee is going to be in every single one.
Queen Bee is going to be in every one for sure. It's their go-to. Oh, we need a still shot to break up the action.
Oh yeah. You cut.
Ounce wins MVM in the showdown. Ooh.
No.
It's hard to win an MVM. Well, it's not hard to win an MVM in the showdown. It's that it's very skewed because it's half the events. So if you win, if you get a podium, if you get a gold as an individual in the showdown, you are pretty close to getting a.
Your internet is giving us the jitters.
Am I better now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It did a thing again. Oh well.
Savage Speeders finishing bottom. Like in an event?
Ugh.
Or
finishing in...
I don't...
Savage... Oh.
Have they ever finished? Have they ever finished dead last in anything?
I think so.
I remember when they got tripped up on hurdles. They still took 15th because one of the glaciers DNF'd. So even when they're bad, they're still not the worst.
They have finished last in something. It was high jump in 2020.
Right. Because I was like, oh yeah, everything's coming up. Oh, Rangers, new ML record, gold sets us at the over everyone is gonna be champion. Savage Speeders on the decline. Haha. I still need to make the video. Still need to make that
35
video.
points.
Yeah, you triggered a flashback. I remember where I was watching the O'Rangers win that, and then I remember watching them choke Collision, get swept in their group, see the Speeders win, and it's like, oh no, we just choked. And then the marathon was an absolute dogfight. How about that? Winner does not podium in event 16.
Yeah, good one.
Because 2020 was the only year that didn't happen.
Winner doesn't podium in 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, Speeders did not podium then. Mellow Yellow did. You're right, I think.
O'Rangers got right, bronze
Razzies
in
did.
18. Razzies got it in 19. Speeders won the hurdles.
Wisps did in 18. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Wow.
Yeah, that's the only time. So maybe that could be. And then Pinkies.
That could be it.
Yeah.
Winner does not podium in event 16.
Podium in E16. Nice. All right. 5 more spots.
We can do it. Then we can go to bed.
We can go to bed. All right. Are you EST?
I'm EST. It's 8. It's 8 p.m. It's fine.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I've enjoyed my time. It's been a blast.
It has been a blast having you on here, and I think the chat has been enjoying it as well.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. That just means we gotta have more Madman Dino streams / videos.
Some other time, yeah. I'm available sometimes. We'll see.
Snowballs get 325 points in 16 events, so that is every single gold.
No, it's not every single gold. That's 400.
400.
So that's every single gold except 3.
Ain't no way.
All but 3 golds.
Not happening. Marson.
Yeah, for the person it's 1:12, please go to bed. I appreciate you sticking around, but go to bed, please.
You can skip to the final, like, I don't know, it's me, so I can probably stretch just another 20 minutes.
Me too. I could do the same thing.
Oh yeah. Pinkies get a medal.
I think it's a product of both of us being on at the same time.
Oh yeah.
You're not going to bed. Okay. Oh. Well, we will keep your physical health in the back of our minds.
Oh, true. It's a Friday night.
Oh yeah.
D-A-Y night. S-A-D-U-Y night. Honey, it's 1:12. What are you doing still up? I'm watching 2 dudes scream over balls of glass, ma. Rangers and Speeders end as neighbors in the final rankings.
Neighbors? Okay.
That is a trickier one. That being said, I think it's not the most far-fetched.
Has it happened twice? Yeah, I think it's happened in 2021 and in 2020.
Yeah. And 2018.
Let's think of one that doesn't involve the overall standings. Like it's something that takes place in an event. We have every team medals.
Oh, 69. 69 points.
Yeah.
I know that's a bit easier in Marble League than Marbula 1, but still, it's a classic.
It is a classic.
Because it didn't happen last year.
Yeah, true. It did happen last year. Who was it? I don't remember. It's fine.
No, it didn't happen.
I know Starry was one of them in season 2, so very nice.
I did a Michael
Greg
Rosen
says penultimate
poem.
Is on there.
I did a Michael Rosen poem for my 8th grade talent show.
Yeah.
It was a hype moment. It wasn't the chocolate. No, that's the potatoes. Till it's cool, just cool, then into the mouth. Nice. I did the speedy hamburger, which is fun.
Let's see. What would it be?
We're almost there.
What about new worst balancing score?
New worst balancing score. Yeah. What is the worst one?
I believe that's the Indigo Stars. 140 something?
Sag.
It was 2021. They just every team.
2021 was the worst balancing.
2021 balancing. Nobody wanted to win 2021 balancing. But I'm gonna look for you.
Yeah.
It was bad though. It was bad. Balancing. It was. Oh, that's disgusting. 151, I believe, is the worst one.
Oh, that's gonna be tough to beat.
It's gonna be hard to beat.
And that can be. Oh no.
Mellow Yellow had a 156 in 2020. And the Chocolatiers had a 160 something, 168, I think.
I'm gonna put that as
their first ever last.
Any. So, on the off chance of balancing show, balancing is a really good event. I really like balancing.
Yeah,
I could see that as a mainstay for the showdown.
It's a staple. It's
and like showdown
a staple.
Definitely is where the worst, if any, if it does happen, I think the worst worst balancing score will be from the showdown.
That's an average of 38 points on Marble.
Josh sent me theirs, and they're working on the mine right now with the graphics card. They have Hazer's place dead last and block pushing right next to the free square, which that's 2 free squares. That's why we have them saying they're not gonna do that. We love to live dangerously. Also, the Solar Flares and Wolfpack art teams that exist in name only. Yeah, 151 is gonna be a tough one. I'd be hyped to see that though. I mean, we almost saw a was a 6-1-7 in 5 meters, so we almost saw a new worst happen there. I could see that happening.
What was? I feel like Josh knows this one. What is the worst sprint time? Because I thought it was Prim with a 6-1-7-7.
Oh man, someone does worse than the ball kids.
The testers.
Team scores.
That's not hard. Testers get an average result every time.
Did last. I'm not sure what that one is, but.
Okay. You know what? That's a typo for Balls of Chaos. Worst record.
That's not happening.
New worst season.
No,
that's not happening.
Bot got this for Perpetuum, Eternum, etc., etc.
Ad infinitum.
I don't know. Ad nauseum. with my fifth
Ad
jokes.
nauseum. Worst sprint time isn't a reasonable thing. That's true. Worst modern sprint time is Prim with 6177.
Worst hurdles. Man, this is.
Did we do the solar flares one I had? I don't think
should I do Greg mentions duck? I want to do Greg. Where's
it?
Okay, it has to be down here. Greg. Oh, it's gonna be in a cornerstone.
Oof.
Ooh.
Well, the duck was the cornerstone of last year, so
it
makes sense.
You're right.
Yeah. Did we do the flares one I had where they medal in the showdown?
Overall, or
well, we have relegated team wins, but maybe just flares medal in showdown.
I'm gonna switch him. I'm gonna move Bolt's gold to the corner, and then Greg mentions duck. We love you, Ducky. You should be in a cornfield in Iowa instead of in a closet in Amsterdam. Man. Okay. I know I had to run the table last year. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But solar flares, podium.
Medal in just any medal in the showdown. Not too hard, but it is the solar flares.
Yeah. Oh, why I go back to Impact? What font god did I anger to hit me back to my default settings of Impact font 50 instead of size 35 Comic Sans.
35, yeah.
Solar flares.
All right, one more spot. What should we do?
It's finally over. All right. Last one. Let's take inspiration from Josh's. At least 6 unique B puns. Savage Speeders or Rangers or Mellow Yellow either or fails to qualify. So this is way back. GG to that. 2 or more brand new events. That actually happened. 3 bracketed events. That's might be happening.
Tournament events, maybe.
Complaints about
I think tug of war is going to be a bracket.
I know we have.
Oh
yeah.
I can't see it being any other
way. I feel like we have enough overall podium things, but no teams out of contention after event 12 is an interesting one. Riot or fan invasion. Yeah, no, I have that one.
I think I'm gonna leave you with chat for this last one. I've got to go grab something real fast.
All right. Show what we got, what we cooking. Wolfpack win a gold and then nothing else. Oh, that would be a hype. That sounds like the most Wolfpack thing ever. Just 1 gold, nothing else. Bumblebees win. Any DNF. We do have a DQ. We don't have a DNF. I could just combine those. I might just combine those. DQ or DNF. Marble DNF twice would be a tough one. Blue Eye gets a DNF. Dang collision. Dang collision. Not collision. Triathlon. Dang triathlon. Man, what's a good one? Fan invades the track. We kind of have that. That's the fan invasion or fight.
Okay, I am back. I hope you are here too.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right, one left. Tiebreaker on the overall champion.
Oof.
Team beats another by 1,000th of a second. I mean, that's...
Ooh, that's a decent one. Bumblebees get a certain number of medals. Maybe 5 medals. Bumblebees get 5 medals.
Get 5 bronze. Yeah,
Five
because that's the
hard.
whole... Yeah, so host curse thing. With the host curse, schmost curse. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Bees... We do... plus 5.5 medals.
5.5, so 6 medals?
Oh, that is what that means. No, yeah, 6. 6 is...
I think it's
6
a
is...
little bit.
Because the record... You get 7, you're basically...
You're basically on the podium.
You're basically on the podium at 6 or 7.
Unless
Definitely 7.
Did the Hazers?
Hazers are the only team to get 7 and not make it. No, 6. They're the only team to get 6 and not make it. Most medals in a year that they did not finish on the overall podium.
Hazers country.
Let's cry. So like, yeah, let's do 3.5. So 4 medals. Because
I could get that.
Because that's like to avoid the host curse. Mm-hmm. And now I have a bot roll on Marble Base. So there we go. There we have it. And
woof,
we did it.
Finally.
Thank you, Madman, for your help on this, and for all of the everything merging visible. And the best thing about GIMP is we can have the correction layer, or like the circle bits. But since it's GIMP, if you copy an image, it becomes the option for a pen. So you see, I have a pen here, right? It's white for some reason. Don't know the reason why. Maybe because it's just giant. No, it's still white. Don't know why it is white and not black. That one says black. Point being is I copied the Marson face.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah. Color inversion is on. I do not know how that happened. But I will just let inverted Marson stare into your soul. Inverted Marson Legion isn't real. They can't hurt you.
Oh, that is incredible.
Marson Legion. All right. We go. We cooking. We exporting. All years 2023. Bingo. Best bingo in the history of bingo. All right. 3.5 hours. Sounds about right.
This is a heck of a lot of fun.
Heck of a lot of fun. My brain is eepy. I am eepy
Yeah.
now.
Same.
I'm gonna go eat a food and drink a water. I suggest you all do the same.
I definitely will.
Man, you wanna stay on for the intro or the outro?
Yeah, might as well. Let's do it.
All right. We have event 1, Tuesday the 17th. I will be here after that to go over all of that, see if this bingo hits immediately. Until then, I hope y'all have a good weekend. Oh! And as always, Waluigi is gonna take us out. But not before we
Bye, everyone.
thank Madman for joining me on this absolute nonsense marathon. It has been absolutely amazing to have you on. And
It's been incredible. Thank you so much for sharing the stage.
Yes, and I hope that we don't have to wait a very long time for a stream like this to happen again.
Yeah. No, we're gonna do this again. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
See you, folks.
See ya, Madman. Take care. Take care, chat.
Yep, you too, my friend.
Waluigi taking us out. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.